Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Allen East High School, where it's homecoming tonight, and the Allen East Mustangs welcome in the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. Hello, everyone. I'm Danny Holbrook alongside Darren Gilbert and our entire WOSN crew. And Gilly, great night for homecoming festivities, except the weather didn't cooperate.
Oh, my goodness. Did this thing come up from Florida quick or what?
Absolutely. We've got a lot of great action expected tonight, but we're not going to see a lot of passing. The ground game's going to control it all.
Well, I think one of the big pluses is you're playing on a field turf. It's not going to hold a lot of water, but it's going to be important that these kids maintain the football and secure it tightly because it's going to get slippery. That pigskin's going to get slippery.
Gilly, let's take a look at the keys for tonight's success. Let's start with the visitors, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs.
Well, I think number one, you got to ride your thoroughbreds. It's got you to 5-0, and that's obviously one of the keys here. I've got listed to be out. Ride those thoroughbreds. Number two, who's going to be taking the snaps under center? Unfortunate injuries to the primary quarterback and the backup. Who do they turn to? Or do you see a lot of the Wildcat set tonight, with this weather as it appears? Yeah. Is it going to be one of the ground games for Columbus Grove? And number three, let number three do the things he does best. He's considered one of the better running backs in Northwest Ohio. He's a pure athlete. We're talking about Mr. Barraza. He can hurt you in so many ways. He can do it power-wise. He can do it through cutbacks. He's a very, very good receiver, catches the football. He does basketball, too, by the way. And he's also an exceptional runner. Between me and you, and it goes back a long time, he reminds you a lot of Robert Smith.
Oh, absolutely.
From Ohio State.
Long legs. And
very long legs
style,
and big stride and not afraid to take a hit.
Yeah. And for the Allen East Mustangs, Gilly, they recently made a change at quarterback. They moved Keegan Jones into the quarterback position. Jackson Thompson is now the tailback, and things seem to be working out. Let's talk about their keys to the win.
That's an exceptional move on the coach's part, to make that change, in this particular part of the season. Number one, I think they've got to win the battle on the defense from all 11 positions. Grove is playing an inexperienced player at quarterback right now, so load that box up and make Grove throw the football. Number two, be balanced with your attack and maintain ball control. You must keep Grove off balance defensively and make them make solid passing decisions, and as well as being very strong with the football in playing control. And number three, you got to be gang tacklers. With Grove's ability for the big play, Allen East must fly to the ball with numerous defenders to bring the ball carrier down.
Sounds like a plan, Gilly, if it all works out.
If it all works out, we're both going to look like geniuses tonight.
That's right, the weather cooperates. It's homecoming at Allen East High School. It's the Mustangs, it's the Bulldogs. You're watching high school football right here on WOSN. Good evening and welcome back to Allen East High School, where the Allen East Mustangs get ready to host the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Tonight's quarter sponsor is Citizens National Bank. See how we're building businesses one relationship at a time at cnbohio.com. Hey, Gilly, it's homecoming tonight here, and a big congratulations to Miss Rylan Jones. She is the Allen East homecoming queen, and Lane Wildermuth is the homecoming king. So congratulations to those two students. Absolutely.
Those two students, and Miss Jones is right down here in front of us.
Yeah, we got
her crown on, but boy, I'll tell you what. It's a blowing.
It is.
For sure.
Gilly, let's talk about the weather conditions tonight. It is going to be a factor. And when I say that, not only are the teams probably going to run the ball a lot, look at the kicking game. Look at the punting game. I mean, there's so many things. Look, the rain is coming down. It's not coming down in sheets, but the wind, it is picking up out there. It's got to be 25, 30 mile an hour.
Oh, it's brutal. And with the wind the way it is, it's going to play havoc on the football, whether you pass it or kick it or punt it. And, it's cooling down real quick for the people in the stands. But you're right. It's going to, you prepare a scouting report early in the week because coaches normally, work on that scouting report and get it done by Monday to give to the kids. It could totally change with this weather.
So Allen East will take the first half kickoff. Columbus Grove will kick off. We've got 2 deep back at the 5-yard line. And Gilly, I guess the one saving grace about the game in these weather conditions, we're playing on beautiful turf tonight.
Yes.
So it's a fast surface. And, I'm thinking on the way over here, I'm thinking mud and grime and stuff, but I forgot. It's a beautiful facility over here at Allen East.
Yeah, flip-flop facilities, and you go over to Clymer Field, and what are you playing on?
They're playing on grass. That's right.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
So Allen East will take the kickoff back. And
this is the kind of weather, if you have a regular grass field, it's going to play havoc on it, and we're only in week 6.
We are underway. So a deep kick back to the 5-yard line. Here come the Mustangs. They'll bring it out to the 15, get up to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they will take over. And that was number 2, Jackson Friesner from the Allen East Mustangs. The senior wide receiver brought the ball back up. And here come the Mustangs. They will be led on the field by their quarterback, number 10, Keegan Jones, 5'10", 155-pound sophomore. He's 23 of 41, 418 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions, a 56% completion rate. And the reason he's starting, Gilly, is they've moved Jackson Thompson, number 15, the sophomore running back. He was the quarterback, and he is dynamic with the ball.
Well, I think that they're finding out. They're trying to get their skilled players in the best positions where they can be successful. It's been one of those bugaboos for them. They can put points up, and then there's a period in there where they're not getting points. So,
and they'll direct snapped it right to Jackson Thompson as he goes across the 25 to the 27-yard line. So Jackson Thompson, and I'm not real sure, Keegan Jones and he were back there together, but you saw the snap. It goes right to Jackson Thompson. Yeah. Let's take a look at tonight's instant replay is brought to you by Eastside Insurance, dedicated to providing the best insurance protection at the most reasonable price to as many people as possible. So that'll bring up 2nd and 3 from the 26-yard line. Mustangs with the ball. Keegan Jones flips it back to Thompson. Thompson is under heavy pressure. He's going to cut back to the right side, and he's going to be taken down for not much of a gain at all, if any there, Gilly. But there you saw Keegan Jones with his first play as the quarterback.
Yeah, absolutely. A phenomenal job there by Landon Houston, along with his teammate Leighton Blankenmeyer, shutting that down. To give a lot of credit to number 16, Luke Grosh, for turning that thing back inside.
Gilly, the Bulldogs come in at 5-0, 2-0 in the league. Look, they are the class of the conference right now. They won the conference last year. They are on a collision course with Bluffton right now, but hopefully the Mustangs get there's a batted down ball at the line of scrimmage. Keegan Jones steps back
that was
to
the big fella. Mr. Mays got his hand up there, Big Paul.
And that'll bring up 4th and 3, and it looks like the Mustangs will punt away. But what I was saying is they are the class of the conference right now, and you got to believe that Allen East, hoping maybe for some weather conditions like this, get some turnovers, get some luck, and who knows what can happen when momentum's on your side.
Absolutely, and there's a big one tonight with LCC and Bluffton.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, somebody, if Grove can slip through this one, it's going to put somebody one game behind. Ooh, that was almost blocked.
Almost blocked. Trevin Baxter and Trenton Barraza back deep for the Bulldogs, and it's going to fall short at about the 48-yard line, and that's where the Columbus Grove Bulldogs will take over. Our premier sponsor tonight is R.D. Jones Excavating, serving your excavating needs for over 50 years. Visit R.D. Jones Excavating online to set up your next excavation project for your home or business. Good luck to all the area athletes, and go Mustangs. So here come the Columbus Grove Bulldogs, Gilly, and they are on their 3rd, maybe 4th quarterback, and they're going to go with the wide receiver, Kyle Hopkins. Now, I'm going to give you Kyle Hopkins' stats, but these are his wide receiver stats, Gilly. He's got 11 receptions for 196 yards and 3 touchdowns. He gets 17.8 yards a catch.
Oh, he's a really good athlete.
Yeah, and that's where I was going with that, Gilly. He is a really good athlete.
Yeah, he's a basketball player also. There's Barraza.
And Barraza is hit hard in the backfield. And an unbelievable play by the interior line of Allen East. Watch this, Gilly. They sniffed this out something
sure
fierce.
Did.
Big number 65 for the Mustangs.
Braylon
Paxton. The 5'10", 190-pound sophomore was Johnny on the spot. Trenton Barraza's not used to that.
No. He's not used to losing 5 yards, is he?
That'll bring up 2nd and 14 from the 44. Hopkins is in the gun. He's got Barraza off to his left. He's got a receiver to the right and a receiver to the left. He'll take the snap. He goes to Barraza, who goes to the left side. He's trying to turn the corner, and he does. And he takes it up the field, and he's going to get another Lee's Famous Recipe first down. Lee's Famous Recipe is our first down sponsor tonight. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphus, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe, home style happens here. And there you see the instant replay. Watch, Barraza is so quick when he gets the ball, Gilly, and he's so decisive about what he wants to do. And when he gets ahead of steam, he's tough to bring down.
Oh, he is. Great offensive block here by Brady First, along with a nice block here by Trevin Baxter on the perimeter to spring him loose.
There goes Barraza again as he makes his way up the middle. He's on to the left side, and he gets another Lee's famous recipe first down. Trenton Barraza with back-to-back first downs, and there you see in Gilly why he is one of the best running backs in all of Ohio.
Well, hey, like I said, he's one of those high steppers, and he can cover a lot of ground in one or two steps. Friesner right there on the stop for the Mustangs.
Gilly, no secret what we're seeing here. You had to believe in these weather conditions. This is what Columbus Grove wanted to do.
Well, feed the beast. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And here goes another little pitch there. This is number 9, Trevin Baxter. We had Trevin Baxter earlier this year, Gilly, first game of the year, and he was absolutely fantastic. They have athletes everywhere.
Yes, they do, and they're going to utilize them, especially in conditions like this tonight. Hunter Nichols on the stop, along with number 65, Braylon Paxton.
So here come the Columbus Grove Bulldogs Day, knocking on the door here with 8:58 to go here in the first quarter. Hopkins takes the snap. He's going Trenton Barraza right up the middle, and that's where he's doing his damage as he heads to the end zone, and he's in for a touchdown. He is in for a touchdown, a Dale's Concrete touchdown. Called Dale's Concrete.
Boy, look at the men up front.
Absolutely, and decorative stamping in Leipzig for all your commercial and residential concrete needs. Dale's Concrete is our touchdown sponsor.
Big run right there, but give the credit up front to the men doing the blocking.
Well,
Kylan Mays, Brady First, Ty Mayer, Meyer, Leighton Blankenmeyer, and Jacob Leininger.
So now we've got a young man down on the field, and the looks like the trainers are taking a timeout. There's a timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout here in the booth, Gilly. You're watching high school football on WASN. Back here at Allen East High School, where our presenting sponsor tonight is Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. Also, our instant replay tonight is brought to you by Eastside Insurance, dedicated to providing the best insurance protection at the most reasonable price to as many people possible. And Gilly, did you get a number on the young man who was injured tonight?
Yeah, it appeared to be number 3, Ethan Hirschberger, the 5'9" sophomore defensive back. Got up under his own power, and which was good to see. He made it to the sideline.
And there is the kick. Yeah, we'll stay right here. With 8:46 to go, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs march down the field, and they take a 7-0 lead. And, Gilly, Trenton Barraza was everything they needed him to be. If that is the case for tonight, Allen East really needs to shore up that run defense.
Well, they've got, like I said, at all 11 spots, you've got to come to play defensively. And I know you got a key on Barraza, but doggone, they can hurt you in so many different ways with their athletes, and we haven't even seen Hopkins keep the football.
I was going to say, when is Kyle Hopkins going to keep the ball and do a fake and run off the right side or something?
Baxter's touched it. But you look at their interior linemen. Their interior linemen, are returning starters now. Now, granted, they only returned 2 of them, but the one they return is really, really good, and that happens to be Kylan Mays. He's good at the tackle position, is also good, very good as a defensive player also.
So the Grove Bulldogs will kick off, and back deep for the Mustangs, Jackson Friesner, number 2, and number 5, Ethan Young. So a couple of good athletes back there, a dangerous return men for the Allen East Mustangs. They need to flip the field here, Gilly. They need to keep the ball on the field. They need to keep that offense out there.
Yeah, it doesn't make any difference what direction they're going to go because the wind is going to wreak havoc at both ends of the field.
And there you saw Ethan Young just let the ball go through the back of the end zone as it was hobbling right through him, and he just made a really good decision there to not try to bring it out of there. So the Mustangs will start out on offense. Grove leads 7-0. Danny Hilbert, Darren Gilbert from Allen East High School. It's homecoming tonight here. Congratulations to all those who were on the homecoming court. Rylan Jones is our 2024 homecoming queen. We got to see her out there. And great job by her and Lane Wildermuth, the king. So great night here. I love small town football, and I love homecoming festivities, Gilly. Takes me back to when I was a kid and all those years working in those schools. We've been to many homecomings, haven't we, Gilly?
Many homecomings. The odd part is Monday's the last day of September. Next Friday we're going to be in the the first Friday in October.
So Keegan Jones will take over at quarterback. He's in the shotgun. He's going to hand the ball off to Thompson, and he is hit immediately at the line of scrimmage. And that was not Thompson. I'm sorry, that was number 31, Jacob Pinks, as he was hit. Almost fumbled the ball, Gilly. Did you see the ball go on his side?
Yeah, the ball. Yeah. He was very fortunate to hang on to that.
Boy, that could have been disaster. They're giving credit for a 1-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 from the 21. Jones is in the gun. He's going to look to pass. As he looks across, he scrambles. He's under heavy pressure, and he's just going to throw it away. And there's a flag that came out, and that looks about in the area of holding, so we'll see if that's not the case for the Mustangs.
Yeah, that hold may have saved Mr. Mace from getting a sack right there. He was bearing down on him real quick.
So we'll wait and see what the officials call here. Yeah, let's see what they say here. 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go here from Allen East High School. Columbus Grove Bulldogs lead 7-0. And that is exactly what it is holding. So that'll back the Mustangs up. And look, on a night like this, Gilly, where you're the underdog, the weather conditions are really bad. You cannot do this to yourself and get yourself backed up.
No, when you back yourself up, putting yourself in second and third long situations where you're forced to throw the football, and that's right now where Allen East is they're going to have to make a couple tough decisions here. They're sitting in a second and, a long 20?
Yeah, absolutely. So Jones is in the gun. He's got 2 to his left, 1 to the right, and he's got a single setback off to his right shoulder. He's going to look across the field to throw. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's under heavy pressure trying to avoid the rush, and he's just going to throw it away. That's the second consecutive time that he has been under tremendous pressure, and that's going to put the Mustangs in a 3rd and 19 position.
I just don't think he feels comfortable throwing the ball.
Yeah. Could be. You're exactly right.
I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to be back there and have to make a decision to try to throw a 20, 25-yard pass, even a 15-yard pass, because you do not know what direction that football is going to go.
And Jacob Pinks is the tailback in the game, and you wonder where Jackson Thompson is. I don't see him on the field. Keegan Jones is going to throw across the middle, and it's tipped at the line. That's twice we've seen that tonight, and that's going to bring up another 4th down for the Mustangs. But I do not see Jackson Thompson out there, so we'll try to find out where he is and see what the situation is for him.
Yeah, if you're getting your hands on the football, Danny, the offensive line is going to have to come off and get them hands up into that chest of the defender and hold him off, because that's the second time the ball's been batted down.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. So the Mustangs are in punt formation, and they'll try to get one off here, and it rolls to about the 35, and Columbus Grove Gilly is going to be in fantastic field position. They're going to take the ball at the 38-yard line of Allen East. They are in enemy territory already.
Yeah, like we talked about, the wind's going to play havoc on the football, and that's a prime example right there. That's great field position for Grove.
And there I see Jackson Thompson, number 15, on the field. They got to have him. He is out there on the defense. So we have the question answered that he must not be hurt. So we'll see what they do with him on the offensive side of the ball, but he is out there on defense. So the Grove Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Kyle Hopkins is in the gun. He's got Trenton Barraza off to his right. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and he takes the snap. He's looking across the field, throws down the middle, and he's got a man out there, and he's got him. He's got him out across the 10 to the 5 to the goal line, and a nice pitch and catch to number 9, Trevin Baxter. We talked about him earlier. And
check out this replay.
Take a look.
What a nicely thrown ball.
Absolutely. Take a look at the Eastside Insurance instant replay there. A nicely thrown ball. And there, another bugaboo. We don't think they're going to throw it, and all of a sudden they throw it, but they've got the wind to their back.
Yeah, he threaded the needle, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hirschberger and Frasinger on the stop right there for Mustangs. They are in the
Spollinger Millwright red zone. They'll hand off to Barraza. Barraza takes it in, and does he get in? And it is a touchdown. Another Dale's Concrete touchdown. Trenton Barraza is 2 for 2 on the night as he takes it in from 1 yard out, and the Columbus Grove Bulldogs lead 13-0 here in the first quarter.
Yeah, on that replay, he went right over that big left offensive tackle, Kylan Mays, and went right off his backside and dove into the end zone for that touchdown.
So they will try the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 7 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first quarter, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs lead the Allen East Mustangs 14-0. We'll be back with first quarter action right after these messages. Welcome back to Mustang Stadium on the campus of Allen East High School. Tonight's timeouts are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. Our first down sponsor tonight is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, home style, happens here. So, Gilly, we're getting a steady dose of Mr. Barraza. You called it earlier in the keys. He's got to have the ball, and he's doing exactly what they need him to do.
We are getting a steady dose of Mr. Barraza. We're getting a steady dose of rain. We're getting a steady dose of wind.
Steady dose of you and I talking a lot.
Yes.
So here come the Mustangs. They'll field the ball at the 5-yard line. They'll bring it across the 20 to the 25 to the 30. He's up the left side, and a nice return, and exactly what the Mustangs needed from Jackson Friesner. The 5'11 senior takes it up the sidelines. Watch this replay, Gilly. He does a fantastic job of getting the Mustangs to the middle of the field.
Yeah, the blue and white got a lot of hat on hat right there. Good job on the return. Appeared to be pushed out of bounds this far near side by Gavin Baxter for Grove.
Gilly, I want to give a shout out to our camera guys and girls tonight. They're doing a fabulous job in some really bad conditions, and they're getting some great shots. I'm telling you, what a crew we have.
Yep, they're the best. There's no question.
So here comes the Mustangs. They'll put Jackson Thompson back in the quarterback position. He'll keep it himself as he runs to the right side, and he's taken down immediately. My goodness, that defensive line for Grove is really active right now.
I think that was Mays.
I believe it was. It was Kylan Mays.
He went in that B gap and just imploded the play and blew it up.
Every time I watch him, Gilly, I'm impressed with that kid. His motor is 100 miles an hour.
Well, he's got such good feet. You know, he's a basketball kid also, and you come to think of, well, you know what, he's not much of a player. He gets off the floor well, and he moves laterally very well.
So here we go at 2nd and 9. Jones will flip it back, and he'll go around the right side, and a pickup of maybe about 4 yards. That was number 3, Ethan Hirschberger, the 5'9 sophomore wide receiver with a nice little run around the right side. If he can get her, here's the problem with a Grove defense. They're so aggressive and so fast and so well coached that they just cut the boundaries away from you. They clog up the middle, and you have nowhere to go.
Absolutely. Eversole on the stop there for the Bulldogs.
So here's Jones in the gun position. He finds his man, and he's got a completion as he finds number 5, Ethan Young, with a nice strike. And it's going to be about 2 yards to get a first down. They were really close there, Gilly. They're going to depend on the forward progress, but it does look like he's a little short. But they're going to go 4th and 1, and the Mustangs are going to go for it. Jones is in the gun. And with 5:52 to go, he's going to go for it. Jackson Thompson is off to his right side, his shoulder side, and he's got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And he'll take the snap. He's going to take it himself as he finds the Lee's Famous Recipe first down, and the Mustangs are on the drive, Gilly, as this is exactly what they needed.
Well, really good job by the interior lineman, especially on the right side of the field over there on the far side, just giving him enough room to give him the opportunity to slither his way to that first down. Nice job by the Mustangs.
Gilly, we talked about this earlier. Allen East is going to have 12, 13, 14 play drives to keep Columbus Grove off the field. And really, look, if Allen East takes this down, sticks in the end zone, momentum shifted just a little bit. The defense comes out, you get a stop, and who knows what will happen.
We saw that last week with Bell Fountain and Indian Lake.
Yes.
You know, you got to keep potential offensive teams that scores a lot of points off the field.
Here's Jones. They got a nice screen pass. They got their man to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, to the 25. He runs over a man. He's going to take it into the house. Are you kidding me, Gilly?
Well, there's your touchdown you were talking about.
Jacob Pinks with the play of the game so far. Watch this instant replay, Gilly. Set up so beautifully. What a great call. And watch Jacob Pinks. He says, get out of my way, young man. I'm going to the house.
Yeah,
my
he ran right
goodness.
through 2 tackles on his way to pay dirt.
That was amazing. Another Dale's Concrete touchdown. Look, a physical play like that, Gilly, that gets everybody excited. Absolutely.
It's huge.
So the Mustangs get their touchdown. Oh, we've got a flag on the play.
And I didn't see it.
No, I did not see it either. We're both excited about it. We're watching the instant replay.
I'm wondering if it's a lineman downfield.
So the booth got real quiet as the radio guys are nudging me saying, hey, there's a flag on the field. And that's what they're called. Let's see what they're calling here. So that they gave us anything? Must be a hold. Yeah, must be a hold. So that'll bring up 1st and 12 from the 47. Jones is in the gun. He's going to look across the field. He throws to the middle. He's got his man, and the connection is made, and he takes it up to the 40-yard line, and that is connection was to, let's see who the reception was, number 18.
That was
Hunter Nichols on the catch.
Hunter Nichols, nice catch there by that young man.
Look, Allen East comes into this game, Gilly, offensively averaging 36
Oh, they can put points on the board.
They can put points on the board, and
every statistical category. It was Grove and Bluffton and Allen East.
Yeah, they've got athletes all over the field. So here comes Jones in the gun. He's got Pinks off to his right side, 2 receivers to the left. He's going to flip it back to Pinks, tries to get around the boundary, and taken down. And just an amazing play there by number 57, Jordan Mall, as he comes out of nowhere and takes down the tailback.
Big play there by Mr. Mall, or was that 67?
Oh, excuse me, 67. You're right, Gilly. That was Leighton Blankmeyer. Excuse me, yeah. I had the wrong number. Look, these windows are they got
this
rain
is where
all
we
over
need
them.
squeegees or windshield wipers. Levi Schrader also in there helping out.
That'll bring up 3rd and 9 from the 45-yard line. 3:59 to go. Columbus Grove leads 14-0. So a big momentum shift. The Mustangs take it in. They get it called back because of a holding penalty, and they're on the move again. 3rd and 9 from the 44. Jones is in the gun. He's got Jackson Thompson off to his right side. Thompson steps up in protection. Jones is going to roll to the right side. He's going to keep it himself. He goes to the sideline trying to find that first down marker, and he gets real close to another Lee's famous recipe first down. We'll have to see if he got it, Gilly.
That's a great open field tackle. Appears to be number 33, Levi Schrader right there. It was.
Yeah, he's going to be about a yard short, Gilly, to a first down. That's going to bring up 4th and 1 from the 41. The Mustangs are going to go for it here, which I don't blame him. I think it's the right call. Jones is in the gun. He's got Thompson off to the right side. And there they had him. Columbus Grove
need to go for it now. That's an encroachment.
Yeah, encroachment, and the Bulldogs just handed the Mustangs a first down. Boy, if you're Columbus Grove, you got to be upset with that. They had him right there in a hurry-up style offense at 4th and 1, and they jump the gun, and the Mustangs get the Lee's famous recipe first down.
Yeah, you appreciate the enthusiasm, but that's one of those, that's a no-no, especially on the defensive side of the ball. You got to watch that football move from the center.
So here come the Mustangs, 1st and 10 from the 31. They're down 14-0. This is Jones. He's going to keep it himself. He's under heavy pressure, tries to get away, and he does not. Big number 16, Luke Groach for the Bulldogs, gets the tackle. My goodness, that defense is so fast for Columbus Grove.
Nice form tackle. I mean, he got his arms around him. He didn't try to reach out for him and grab a jersey. Good job by that young man.
And I'm watching that flagpole over there, Gilly, and I'm watching the goalpost, and the wind is just whipping around. It is so tough to throw the ball tonight. But we're seeing a really good game right now. Allen East still in this game. Although they're down 14-0, they are moving the ball against this Grove defense. Jones is in the gun. He's got Thompson off to his right side. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll to the right. He's got his man out there, and a reception is made. And almost, across the 30 to about the 28-yard line. And the reception was made out there by number 5, Ethan Young. So we're getting to see a lot of Ethan Young. He's a really good athlete, Gilly.
He's a really good athlete. I had him last year at a basketball game. He hit 10 threes with
he can shoot.
Basketball. He can shoot it. Played AAU with us this summer. A lot of these kids on both teams played AAU, and just a great pass right there. Threaded the needle, and they got a lot of their yardage back. What's it put him at? Is that a first down? Was that a first down?
3rd and 7 from the 27. Here's Jones. He's going to step up in the pocket under heavy pressure, trying to avoid the rush, and he's going to get a couple of yards. Gilly, that's going to bring up a 4th and about 4 for the Mustangs.
Gannon and Grosh on the stop there for the Bulldogs.
They're going to call it, let's see what they put on the board. Yeah. They're going to call it 4th and 5, Gilly. So
I think it's a situation. You're pinned right now. You're back against the wall, down 14-0. I think with the wind and the havoc, you can't try to kick a field goal. So I think you have no choice but to.
So the Mustangs
try to
will
get
go
that
for
first
it.
down.
Jones is going to look across. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to run for it, and he looks like he has it, Gilly. Depending on the spot of the ball, this is going to be close.
Well, that was a gutsy run right there.
Sure
Stepped up
was.
to the pocket and made his mind up to go.
I think he got it, but where his knee went down, they're going to say a first down, so a great job. Boy, Keegan Jones is showing you everything in his arsenal tonight.
Well, he's another one that is really, really good on the hardwood. Like I said, both these teams have kids that play multiple sports. They run track. They play baseball. They play basketball. Just pure athletes.
For most of the people that don't know, my 6'9" collar man to my right is a basketball guy. So you're gonna talk a lot of basketball.
Yeah, because these kids deserve to be recognized more than just one sport. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying, Gilly.
When you have those kids around and you enjoy being around them, people need to understand that they are multiple sport players.
Absolutely, especially in the small schools. So here we go. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. The Allen East Mustangs are on the drive. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Jones is in the gun. He's going to hand it off to Jackson Thompson. Tries to get around the boundary. Thompson goes to the 15, to the 10, and he's taken down at about the 10-yard line. There you see the athleticism of Jackson Thompson with a smooth move around the right side. The Mustangs are on the drive, and they are in the Spollinger-Millwright red zone.
Boy, you want to frustrate a defender, do what he just did, and he ran away from that defender. He put it in second gear, and he was gone.
Yes, he did.
Great effort.
Our red zone sponsor tonight is Spollinger-Millwright. Proud to support the Allen East Mustangs. The team at SMS offers quality products from fabrication to installation. Located on Hanthorne Road and online at Spollinger.com. So 47 seconds to go. The Mustangs go 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line as they pick up another Lee's Famous Recipe first down. They'll go Thompson up the middle, and he bounces it out to the right side. Stiff arms the defender. He gets to the 5, trying to sniff the end zone. And Gilly, I think he got about to the 3-yard line. What a run by Jackson Thompson.
Yeah, Barraza missed him in the backfield and let him get around the corner. Take a look here and watch Barraza. Ethan Young tries to block him.
Well, watch him bounce away from the line. What a great play there by Thompson.
Yep. Super job.
Barraza just missed the tackle in the backfield, and you don't see that very often.
Well, and give a lot of credit to Thompson with his ability to the little shake and shimmy there. And what do they call that? Shake and bake?
Shake and bake, yeah.
Yeah, and got away from him.
So it'll go 2nd and 3 from the 3-yard line. Mustangs trying to punch it in the end zone. Here comes Thompson. This is Pinks. And Pinks is going to find the end zone. My goodness.
Boy, is he a hard-nosed kid. He put that head down and that shoulder and drove right through 2 defenders from Grove.
Jacob Pinks gets another Dale's Concrete touchdown, and it's 14-6 on the Hawker Drywall scoreboard.
Boy, if that's not a confidence booster for the home team, the Mustangs,
Gilly,
I don't know what it is. They get a touch. They get a big play touchdown called back, and they turn right around and were relentless in their effort right there. And sure enough, marched that thing right in. Great job.
So Travis Stanley will come on to try the extra point here for the Mustangs. The kick is up, and it is no good. So the wind kind of got hold of that one. So, look, they're only down 1 score here, Gilly, with 32 seconds to go. The Columbus Grove Bulldogs lead the Allen East Mustangs 14-6. We'll be back right after these messages. Welcome back to Allen East High School. Tonight's premier sponsor is R.D. Jones Excavating, serving your excavating needs for over 50 years. Visit R.D. Jones Excavating online to set up your next excavation project for your home or business. Good luck to all area athletes, and go Mustangs. Our red zone sponsor tonight is Spollinger-Millwright Services. Proud to support the Allen East Mustangs. The team at SMS offers quality products from fabrication to installation, located on Hanthorne Road and online at Spollinger.com. So, Gilly, the Allen East Mustangs right back in this one.
What a
drive, and I love the physicality of the Mustangs. They get the touchdown, they get it called back, but come right back with a lot of determination.
Little mojo right there, huh?
Absolutely.
I mean, they gutsy, and, they didn't let the touchdown bother them. They maintained their composure. The play calling, they put them into the spots where they were successful, and we're looking at a 1-score game.
I love the play calling by the Mustangs. They've put the ball in the air. They've ran the ball. They've done some sweeps. They get the ball to their really good athletes. So the kickoff there is caught by the up man at about the 35-yard line. That was fielded there by number 18, Aiden Patrick for the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs will take over, and they'll try to capitalize on the touchdown that Allen East
both quarterbacks threw the ball. Has thrown the ball very well in this first quarter.
We talked all game long about nobody's going to throw the ball. Nobody's going to throw the ball. I mean, and here they come throwing the ball. Yeah, absolutely.
Kudos to both of these kids throwing the football.
So here come the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. This is number 1, Kyle Hopkins. He gives it to Barraza, and Barraza is met immediately in the hole. Big number
Miles
48.
McDormand.
Miles McDormand. He shut the doorman on that one, didn't he, Gil?
What a form tackle by that sophomore.
My goodness. Mr. Barraza meet Mr. McDormand. They got to be pretty good friends right there.
And that's close and personal.
That's going to be the last play of the first quarter. After one quarter of play from Allen East High School, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs lead 14-6. We'll be back with second quarter action right after these messages. Welcome back to Allen East High School. Our second quarter sponsor tonight is Citizens National Bank. See how we're building businesses one relationship at a time at cnbohio.com. Our timeout sponsor tonight is brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit metzgerfinancialservices.com. And Gilly, it's got the homecoming crowd on their feet now. The Mustangs take it down, put it in the end zone. They're playing inspired football right now.
Absolutely inspired football, no question.
It'll bring up 1st and 12 from the 33. Kyle Hopkins is in the gun. He's got Barraza right behind him. Hopkins will take the snap. He'll go Barraza off the left side, and Trent Barraza sneaks through the line, and he picks up about 8 yards. Gilly, there you see it. He's caught behind the line. He ends up getting 8 yards on the carry. Just a special athlete.
He's got the big, thick thighs, and he moves very well, and he's very strong from the waist below, and nice move right there. 3rd down and about 3.
Gilly, on the season, he's got 725 yards, 9 touchdowns. Add 2 more to that tonight. He's got 11 on the year.
Well, he would have probably been in the state track meet last year hadn't he pulled I think it was a quad last year in the districts?
Yeah, that'll bring up 3rd and 3 from the 44. So a big 3rd down for the Mustang defense. If they can get off the field here, they'll go Barraza, and Barraza is going to pick up another Lee's Famous Recipe 1st down. Trenton Barraza just churning out the yards. Exactly what the Bulldogs
watch
need.
how he finishes the play. Where's his momentum, Danny? Everything is leaning forward.
Everything's going forward. We talk about that all the time. We talk about that in track and field. When you're a long jumper, everything on your body has to be going forward. It's just like that in football. He moves forward, and he's so hard to bring down. Nothing ever backwards. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 48. Bulldogs lead 14-6. Hopkins is in the gun. He's going to take the snap. He's got a man in motion. He's going to look down the right side. He's got a man, and it's picked off. And there he goes down the sidelines, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. What a play. Number 4,
Cam Smith.
Gilly, he saw that from a mile away. He steps up, and he picks off Hopkins' pass. He could have went the distance, but he's pushed out of bounds.
My goodness.
We talked about it. In these conditions, turnovers are going to be absolutely huge.
Yeah, that ball could hang up. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to thread the needle in there, and you just don't know how much that wind played havoc in that. But what a great play defensively. The timing was excellent. Great big return right there for the blue and white.
Big thank you to our scoreboard sponsor tonight, Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Gilly, we have so many great sponsors. It is absolutely a pleasure to be able to pronounce all these businesses that support us here at WSN.
We cannot do it without the support of local businesses.
Absolutely.
There's no question.
So here comes Keegan Jones and Jackson Thompson and the rest of that Mustang offense. Thompson just a little bit rattled there on that play, almost like he hesitated on the play. Not real sure if he expected the ball or if there was a little bit of miscommunication.
I'll help you. Columbus Grove mucked that play up. How's that sound?
I like that.
Those two defensive linemen stepped right in the gap right there and then just plugged the hole up, and he had nowhere to go.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 35 on a huge turnover on an interception by the Mustangs. Jones is in the gun. He's got Thompson off to his right shoulder. He's going to look across the field. He's going to roll to his right. He throws to his right, and it is incomplete. His intended target was for number 4, Cam Smith, who had the interception earlier in the drive.
Well, and the pressure was coming. They blitzed the linebacker right up into the A-gap, and he got through the A-gap. It appeared to be number 11 with the pressure. Houston, the senior, 5'10", 205 middle linebacker, and appears to be a flag on the field.
It is a flag on the field, Gilly, and it is a hold against Allen East, so that'll back him up 10 yards. So you cannot do that. We've talked about that all afternoon, about doing those mistakes. So Allen East will back it up, and they'll continue the drive with a 3rd and 10 from the 35 with about 10:05 to go here in the second quarter. Columbus Grove leads 14-6. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from Mustang Stadium here on the campus of Allen East High School. Jones is looking around. He's under pressure, trying to get away from the defenders. He's just going to throw it away. And, look, that's a smart move.
That is a very smart move.
He's a sophomore. He's not been a quarterback for a long time, but instead of trying to force it, instead of trying to pick up the yardage, just live to play another down.
Well, they're throwing a flag, but there was a receiver in the area, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It appeared to be number 4, Cam Smith, was in the vicinity of the football.
Yeah, if we get a replay on that, we'll take a look and see if there was a receiver on that side of the field. Yeah, we don't have that replay, so we'll pass on that one. But they are calling intentional grounding. That is a loss of downs, Gilly.
And maybe I'm misreading the play, but it looked like it appeared to be number 4, Cam Smith, was out here on the flats.
Yeah.
Now, whether he was too far, not sure.
Yeah, well, we'll see what they say. But
that's big.
Yeah, that'll bring it 3rd and 20 from the 50-yard line. So the Mustangs desperately need to pick up some yardage here to go for them 4th down. Jones gets the ball. He's under heavy pressure, and he just misses his receiver, intended target, number 3, Ethan Hirschberger. So that's going to bring up 4th and 20 from the 50. And with the wind at their back, I like this call. The Mustangs are going to punt the ball and try to pin Columbus Grove deep.
Yeah, give Grove credit, the turnover and then turn right around and did a great job. They pinned their ears back and made Allen East try to move the football, and instead of going forward with it, they went backwards. So give Columbus Grove a lot of credit for their defensive effort.
So the kick is up in the air, and it is a nice punt as it goes out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. So a terrific job by the Mustang special teams as they pin the Grove Bulldogs back deep at about the 15-yard line. Look, Gilly, we talked about Allen East's offense and the momentum they're gaining. Their defense is gaining momentum here. They've stopped Barraza on a couple big-time stops. They've got an interception, so everything going the blue way right now.
Yep, and as you can see on the screen, partner, the rain is coming down.
It is really coming down now. We talked about that earlier, how the wind was affecting, but now it is really coming down in buckets right now.
Yeah, you can take and put a towel over a football all you want to. Eventually that towel's going to get wet,
yeah.
And so is that pigskin.
Columbus Grove comes into this game, Gilly, averaging 43 points a game, and they only give up 9 points a game. They do it on both sides of the ball.
Well, that possession, you know why they're only giving up 9 a game right there.
And there goes Barraza as he finds a hole, and he gets a big chunky yardage. He goes all the way to the 35-yard line, Gilly. Watch this young man. Watch his vision, and he leads that blocker in front of him with his hand on his back, and he waits for the right opportunity to make his move.
Well, here's what the big thing about what the young man did. He went to the right with the football in the right hand. He made his cutback, and where did the football go?
Exactly.
Into his left hand. That's why he is being looked at by colleges, at that position, because fundamentally that was excellent what he did right there.
So Hopkins is going to give to Barraza. Barraza goes right up the middle, and a gain of maybe a yard as he was met head-on by that Allen East interior line.
Great job right there by the interior line, like you said, and also Hunter Nichols.
So this is a big-time stance here by the Mustangs with 4 minutes to go until halftime. They're 1 score down. Look, there's no secret. Columbus Grove is the favorite in this game.
Sure.
Absolutely. Allen East wants to keep this thing close. They want to keep
it close and put yourself in a position in the fourth quarter to give yourself an opportunity. especially in conditions like this.
They'll go Barraza again off the right side. Trent Barraza spins and wins. He's got one man to beat, and he is taken down at the ankles at the 50-yard line. Gilly, if he doesn't make that tackle, being Cam Smith, Barraza takes it in for 6.
Well, they had him in the backfield. Number 75 had him around the ankles. R.J. Davies, he's just so strong he got through it. Eventually being brought down by Cam Smith, but not until he got himself across midfield at the 49-yard line of Allen East.
And Trenton Barraza picks up another Lee's Famous Recipe first down. That'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. 8:22 to go. And there goes Barraza off the left side. He finds some daylight. He's at the 30 to the 25, and he is going to be taken out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. But there you see Trenton Barraza churning out another big chunky yards.
Watch Gavin Baxter, number 4 on the perimeter for Columbus Grove right here. Just taking his man number 2, Mr. Friesner right there, and manning up with him, hat on hat, giving Barraza an opportunity to bounce it outside.
So 8:05 to go here in the second quarter. I'm way ahead of myself. Kyle Hopkins is in the gun. He's got one to the right. This is Barraza. They'll go right side. Barraza bounces it out. He tries to get around the boundary, and you're going to get a holding call there as that flag comes in right about where holding is usually called. So, yep, and that is what the official has indicated, that it'll be a hold call against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Gavin Baxter on the perimeter right there, number 4.
Boy, both these running backs, Trenton Barraza and Jackson Thompson, have an incredible ability to bounce around the line and get to the boundary, and just so good at what they do. And the thing about Jackson Thompson, he's been a running back for a long time. He's just a really good athlete, but my goodness. It's
shifty.
Yeah. And him and Trenton Barraza putting on a show tonight here.
I mean, it is really coming down, partner.
It sure is, and it's coming down sideways now. 7:49 to go here. Columbus Grove leads 14-6. It'll go 1st and 20 from the 29-yard line. Hopkins is going to go to Baxter off the left side, and he's going to cut it back in, still on his feet. He's at the 15, and he's taken out of bounds at about the 14-yard line there. Trevin Baxter, my goodness, they've got weapons everywhere.
Well, you know, and I'd like to take and see the stat sheet, just the yards after contact that we've seen tonight. Grove has got quite a few yards just from breaking tackles.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So that'll bring up 2nd and 5, and the Bulldogs, are in the Spollinger Millwright red zone. Spollinger Millwright is our red zone sponsor tonight, located on Hanthorne Road and online at spollinger.com. So there goes Baxter in motion. They'll go Barraza. Barraza put the ball on the ground, and the Mustangs recover. And my goodness, the second turnover of the game for the Bulldogs. We talked about it all night. The Bulldogs are driving. They're in the red zone. They cough the ball up, and the Mustangs are gifted a perfect opportunity.
Well, and you want to think that inexperience has a lot to do with that, you know, getting reps and everything. And that's just one of those that the ball got put on the football, or the football got put on the ground in a poor exchange. And great job by Allen East.
Allen East, Johnny on the spot as they recover that. And a perfect opportunity with 7:28 to go until halftime. You got to believe the Mustangs want to go on about a 7-minute drive here, Kelly, and keep the ball away from
time
Columbus
and
Grove.
keep it away from Grove.
Yeah.
R.J. Davies appeared to be the young man that jumped on that pigskin.
So here comes Keegan Jones. He's in the gun. 7:28 to go. He's got Jackson Thompson, and that's who he's going to hand the ball off to. And not much happening there as he is taken down right around the line of scrimmage. So. Boy, that Grove defense can get stingy at times.
Yeah, Blankenmeyer right there. Leighton Blankenmeyer coming up, filling it real quick along with Jamison Rader.
Columbus Grove only allows Gilly 118 rushing yards a game, and you think that's good? Their passing defense only allows 88 yards a game, so they're just so well coached on the defensive side of the ball.
That's why they're only giving up 9 points a game.
Right. Andy Coles does a great job with that defense over there. Here goes Jones. He steps up the pocket. He's got his man across the middle, and he's getting a big-time yardage, and he goes up to about, let's see where he lands at, about the 30-yard line. That strike was complete to Cam Smith, and watch this.
Yeah, he spun it.
Side insurance replay, and boy, he got hit hard.
Sure
did.
That's
called about the 29-yard line, but that is another Lee's Famous Recipe first down.
Aiden Patrick on the stop. for the Bulldogs, but not until Allen East moves the chains.
Gilly, I want to notice something. I want you to notice something. Do you see where they're throwing the ball? They're finding some soft spots in that zone right across the middle, and they're doing a great job. This is Thompson, and Thompson is met head on in the hole. And did he fumble the ball? The Bulldogs come out of that pile with the ball, and the Columbus Grove defense was pointing towards the other way, but no call was made. And we're going to watch the replay here and see what happened. And I think his forward progress was stopped, and I believe that's what they're going to call.
Well, I'm telling you,
That was a close
big
one.
number 33, Levi Schrader, come right in there,
He met him right in the hole, didn't he?
right in the hole.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 9 from the 30. Jones is in the gun. He's got Jackson Thompson off to his right shoulder as he steps up to the line. Jones looks across the middle. He's under heavy pressure. He's going to roll, and he's going to be taken down. Keegan Jones was sacked. And not real sure who got him, but somebody got him as they dove at his
I think
feet.
it was Mays, 52,
think
got
it
him by
was.
the ankle.
Every time this defense needs something big, Kalen Mays is always in the middle of it. So that'll bring up a big third
Yeah,
down.
the big fella right there with the penetration and reaching out with that big paw, got him by the ankles, got him off balance just enough to get him on the turf.
Gilly, look at that rain. It's coming down sideways out there, and it is just blustery.
Can you imagine in
conditions.
November what it'd be like?
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, we experienced that in Tiffin.
At least it's warm out here tonight. Gilly.
Yes, it is.
Jones under heavy pressure. He throws it left-handed. He's got Jackson Thompson. Are you kidding me? He takes it up to the 30. Keegan Jones switched hands and threw it left-handed. This is incredible. Watch this. And Jackson Thompson with the reception, and he gets across the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
And you know what the best part of it is? The kid that had the sack right there thought he had the sack, went down and picked Jones up off the ground like, hey, you know what? Nice play.
That was a heck of a play by Keegan Jones. What a quick-thinking young man. He just switched hands, and he was under dire
Oh, he was
straits.
going to go down.
And he finds Jackson Thompson, and Jackson says, hey, I got the ball.
I'll
guys."
take it.
That'll ring up a 4th and 9 from the 30. The Mustangs will punt. And Jackson Thompson gets off a decent punt as it goes to about the 35-yard line, 36-yard line. And Trevin Baxter was back there, but he let it go out of bounds. So the Columbus Grove Bulldogs will take over from there with 4:25 to go here in the second quarter. So tonight's premier sponsor is R.D. Jones Excavating, serving your excavating needs for over 50 years. Visit R.D. Jones Excavating online to set up your next excavation project for your home or business. Good luck to all area athletes, and go Mustangs. Our presenting sponsor tonight is Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. So here we go, 4:25 to go until halftime. The Columbus Grove Bulldogs lead the Allen East Mustangs 14-6. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from a soaked, can we call it a soaked stadium? It's pretty wet out there. So here come Hopkins as he gives the ball to Barraza, and he's taken down and immediately is hit by the defensive line of Allen East. And there you saw,
The penetration.
goodness, big number 59, Ben McFarland, comes out of nowhere. This is fun, Gilly. This is fun football.
Oh, yeah. Well, the ones sitting down in front of us, I don't think they're going to say it's fun. I mean, it's nice to watch the game.
We're in a warm booth and we're dry,
Yes.
so it's fun to watch. And here comes Hopkins at 2nd and 12. He's going to go across the middle. He's got a man out there, and oh my goodness, you want to talk about a catch?
Oh, big time
You got to be
catch.
kidding me. Brady Basinger, how does he catch this thing? I don't know. Did it bounce on the turf? They're going to say it's a catch, Gilly. My goodness, Brady Basinger just brings it in.
Laid out for that one, didn't he? He extended as far as he could and
Gilly, you won't see a
tucked
better
it.
catch this
No.
weekend on Saturday or Sunday than that. That's phenomenal. Brady Basinger.
in a downpour.
Bring up another Lee's famous recipe first down. Here comes Barraza as he spins and wins across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. And with 3:28 to go, the Grove Bulldogs are on the move again. They lead 14-6.
You like that spins and wins, and I like that shake and bake.
We're a pretty good team, right,
Yeah.
Gilly? Well, look, when Barraza spins, he wins, right? And when he shakes, he bakes, right?
Oof.
Here we go. 3 minutes to go. 2nd and 8 from the 43-yard line. Hopkins is in the gun. He's got Barraza off to his right shoulder. Watch Trevin Baxter on the right side, Gilly. If they get single coverage over there, watch what they'll do. Hopkins is going to take the snap. He's going to go Barraza right up the middle. There goes Barraza. He bounces out to the 40, to the 35, and he's hit and taken down at about the 30-yard line. Trenton Barraza with another Lee's Famous Recipe first down.
Yeah, 3 met 3 right there, and Hirschberger made the tackle.
Whew. I'm going to need a whole lot of drinks, water here at halftime. I'm telling you, we're screaming and hollering a lot. So that keeps the clock running at 3:36. Grove continues to lead 14-6. Barraza gets the ball again off the right side, and he's going to gain about 3 or 4 yards. But Trenton Barraza has the motor running, and the engine hasn't stopped all night as he continues to churn yards for the Bulldogs.
And you know what? We're calling his name an awful lot, but he does not get those yards by himself.
No, that offensive line.
Those offensive linemen, those wide receivers, the tight end, they're all doing their respective task at hand, and that's why he's chewing up a lot of yards.
And Gilly, here they sit at the 25-yard line with a minute 55 to go, and they're perfectly content knowing that they're going towards the end zone. So here we go. Hopkins is going to hand to Barraza. Barraza goes off the left. He goes back to the middle. Beaks out to the left side. He's looking for the end zone. He gets to the 5. He's got one man to beat, and he's going to take it in. Another Dale's Concrete touchdown. You got to be kidding me.
And watch the linemen, though. Watch the receivers.
They continue to
look
block.
at the big lineman right there.
Continue to block.
I think that was Blankenmeyer. You know, he came from the line of scrimmage and just worked his way to the second and third level and cleared that defensive back for Barraza to get to the end zone.
The Columbus Grove Bulldogs showed you why they are the top team in the Northwest Conference. They responded in a big – look, this is a street fight, and they are punching back. What a great drive by Columbus Grove. They lead 20-6 as they try for the extra point here with 1:41 to go. Snap is back, hold is good, kick is up, and it is good. So with 1:41 to go here until halftime, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs lead the Allen East Mustangs 21-6. We'll be back right after these messages. Welcome back to Mustang Stadium here on the campus of Allen East High School. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Hucker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at huckerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Our touchdown sponsor tonight is Dale's Concrete. Call Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Leipzig for all your commercial and residential concrete needs. It's good that the concrete company is the sponsor of a touchdown because it's really hard to score. See what I did there? Dad joke 101.
That's okay. I applaud that. I don't know whether that's a male or female sitting down from us that has a motorcycle helmet on. You know what? That's a heck of an idea.
That is a great idea. She's got the face shield.
She's got the shield on there. She can wipe that thing off.
Look, the Allen East fans are innovative. They know what.
I'm telling you. We get a shot of that thing, I'm telling you.
They'll take the ball. A little trouble scooping it up there. Here come the Mustangs out about the 25. They go to the sideline, and that's where they'll be taken out of bounds. That was number 3, Ethan Hirschberger, and there is a flag on the play.
Boy, that's a name that has been what?
Well, yeah.
It's going through here. Now they're over at High Northern.
Yeah, we came over here a couple years ago and watched Mr. Hirschberger dominate that game.
You saw him at the state track meet, too?
Yeah, he's a fantastic athlete. So we're waiting to see what the call here. And that rain is just coming down in buckets right now.
Oh,
and it's
we got a 15-yard face mask.
Allen East gets a 50. Look, Gilly, there's a minute 33 to go. They're going to be at midfield with the ball. They put it in the end zone now. They're right back in this game.
I'm not doubting you one bit, but you're playing against the team right now. It's giving up 9 points a game, and
it's easy for me to say that
you're playing in rain that's going sideways now.
Right. It's easy for me to say the young men in blue are going to take it down and score.
Absolutely, I like your positivity, and I totally agree with you.
So here come the Mustangs. Keegan Jones takes the snap, looks across the field. He's got his man, and it's tipped, and it's
I think Pinks got that.
I think Pinks caught it.
He sure did.
They're saying Pinks caught the ball.
He sure did. Watch.
You got
the replay.
Watch this replay. And he did, Gilly. He
Absolutely.
caught it. He caught it at the 40. What an incredible play by Jacob Pinks. He's everywhere tonight, Gilly.
Hey, you take him when you can get him, right?
That's right. Luck, who cares? Here come the Mustangs. Jones going to hand the ball to Pinks again. Boy, Pinks didn't get much of a break there. They put him right in the backfield, and he gets a carry. And they'll take it back to about the line of scrimmage.
Gannon on the stop along with Luke Grosh. If you're going to throw the ball, the rain changed directions again. I was going to say it was going to the south.
Yeah, it is just swirling up.
But it's swirling now, yeah.
So Keegan Jones will go to the gun. He's got 2 to the left, and he's got 2 receivers to the right. Pinks is off to his right shoulder. Jones looks across the middle. He's under pressure. He's going to throw the ball. He's got a man out there, and he is cut down immediately. Reception made by number 18. That is Hunter Nichols, and, boy, he was hit hard at the knees.
Yeah, that was Levi Schroeder right there on the stop. And I apologize, Danny. It's either Schroeder or Schrader. I apologize if I've messed his name up. But that young man's been all over the field for Columbus Grove defensively.
Our instant replay sponsor tonight is Eastside Insurance, dedicated to providing the best insurance protection at the most reasonable price to as many people possible. And our guys on the controls are doing a great job.
Weathering the storm.
Wayne gets back there just calling out the shots, and we're making all the right calls and getting to see a great high school football game. Hey, forget the weather conditions. This is a great high school football game.
With the stammering and the stuttering.
Well, that's right. That's what we do every week.
Shaking and the baking and the spin and winning.
Yeah. Look at Coach Billings down there. He's got the parka on, but he's still got the shorts on.
Got the shorts.
That's coaching
on. Absolutely.
101. So here we go, 3rd and 9 from the 39. Jones is in the gun. He's got them all split out. He's got an empty backfield. He's going to look to throw, steps up. He's got his man across the middle, and the reception is made at about the 35-yard line. Reception is made by, let's see who that is. That is number 23 for the Mustangs, Deacon Jones.
Boy, what a beautiful open field tackle there by Landon Houston, the senior.
Boy, I'm telling you, Keegan Jones is spreading the ball around. You look at, he's got Deacon Jones involved. He's got Jackson Thompson involved. He's got Ethan Young involved. He's just spreading. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, you're getting Grove to play side-to-side football.
We are in a Metzger timeout. Our timeouts tonight are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. Gilly, they ought to have a sponsor for you and I's all the corny things we say, you know. Maybe a corn sponsor or something. Who knows?
Corn dogs.
Corn dogs. Spin and win, grin and win, whatever. 33 seconds to go. 4th and 5. So a huge play right here for the Mustangs. They want to keep that drive alive and try to close this gap on the Grove Bulldogs. Jones takes the snap. He looks across the middle. He's going to step up. He's going to take it himself. He goes down. Is he going to get there? And he's going to get there, Gilly. A second chance, and he gets a Lee's famous recipe first down. And we've got a Grove Bulldog down on the field, and his helmet came off.
His helmet's off.
Yeah, my goodness, he was hit hard. And he is still down on the field.
And I don't want to mention any names right now.
No, not right now. We're going to step aside and take a break as medical personnel are down on the field. You're watching high school football on WOSN. Back here at Allen East High School. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. And tonight's touchdown sponsor is Dale's Concrete. Call Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Leipzig for all your commercial and residential needs. So Gilly, the young man who is hurt, has walked off the field, which is a great sign.
Well, you know, when he first went down, he took a wicked hit, and that was Kylan Mays, and it's good to see him bounce up under his own power and get off the field.
And there's the reception made by number 3, Ethan Hirschberger. But let's go back to the play that he got the first down on, Gilly. What a great job by Keegan Jones. He just broke tackles, and he wasn't going to be denied. That is what you love to see out of a quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you want to see your quarterback get down and not get hurt.
Had a little moxie right there, and he found his way to that first down.
Goodness. 17 seconds to go here until halftime. Allen East with the ball at the 30-yard line, 2nd and 11. Obviously trying to get it in the end zone before the halftime break. Jones is in the gun. He looks across the field. He steps up. He's going to keep it himself. He goes across the 30, and he gets to about the 27-yard line. And let's see what Allen East does. I think they're going to take a timeout with 9.5 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here as they are on the drive, trying to get it in the end zone.
I think that was John Gannon there, or Josh Gannon, excuse me, on the stop.
Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Also, our timeout sponsor brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. So a rainy, a soggy night for these young ladies on the homecoming court, but they are still having a fantastic time.
The cheerleaders are having a great time. The band's having a great time.
The kids are look. We
doesn't bother the 16, 17, and 18-year-olds. Let's go back to the 11, 12, 13-year-olds too.
That's right. The kids don't care. It's the adults sitting out here.
Absolutely.
So here comes Jones. He's got Jackson Thompson off to his right side. Two receivers to the right. They're going to throw it back to Thompson. Thompson's going to throw it. He's going to throw it deep down the side. He's got a man out there, and it is broken up. His intended target was number 4, Cam Smith. And what a nice play call there. Jackson Thompson, who was the quarterback for the first couple of games, and he throws a dart down the right side.
I think that was Grant Eversole on the breakup.
So that'll stop the clock with 2.8 seconds to go. And that'll bring up 4th and 9. So this will be the last play of the half. And Allen East desperately trying to get something to happen here to close that gap at 21-6. So here we go. Keegan Jones is in the gun. He's got Jackson Thompson off to his right side. And we hear a whistle. And
Grove's going to take a
timeout to set up their defense on the last play of the game. Kelly, there's 2.8 seconds to go here. Obviously, you have to throw to the end zone unless you can get something across the flat that you trust your guys to make it to the end zone. This is a tough call here for the Mustangs.
It's a tough call for the Mustangs. And, you know, if you're Grove, you're sitting over there saying keep everything in front of you.
Knock it down and keep it in front of you.
Knock it down. Do not, commit a pass interference because that gives them an extra play. Plus the 15 yards. So it's just one of those where you want to play a little prevent, keep the ball in front of you, and keep it out of the end zone.
Well, we've saw 2 turnovers tonight, and both by the Columbus Grove Bulldogs, which is really uncharacteristic. They're a very disciplined team, but tonight they've had 2 turnovers, and Allen East took advantage of the first one. They score a touchdown. Not so lucky with the second one, but here they go, the Mustangs, trying to capitalize on their last possession here of the first half.
Well, and I think it's a combination of that, and I think it's elements. Yeah. I think the elements are playing a huge part in this, tonight. And but Grove stiffened, and they've kept Allen East at bay with 6 points here.
So here we go. Last play of the first half. Keegan Jones is in the gun. He's going to look to pass. Steps up. Throws across the middle, and he's got him at Jackson Thompson. Drop the ball, and that'll do it. After one half of play from Allen East High School, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs lead the Allen East Mustangs 21-6. We'll be back with halftime action right after these messages. Welcome back to Mustang Stadium here on the campus of Allen East High School. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert. We're at halftime. The Columbus Grove Bulldogs have come into Allen East, and they take a 21-6 lead here, Gilly. And really a strange game dominated by the run, but also Columbus Grove with 2 turnovers still leads by 2 touchdowns.
Well, what's surprising to me, Danny, is we thought the conditions was going to minimize their opportunities to throw the football, and both these kids have stepped up and threw some really nice
you're right.
passes. But it's just a situation right now that, the weather has played such a huge part in this. And, Allen East hanging their hat right now. They're maintaining the football, and they're moving the football, and give Grove credit, off the 2 turnovers. They've give up, 1 touchdown.
Sure. But
they've also bent and they haven't broke, and keeping Allen East to 6 points at bay while putting 21 points on yourself. That's pretty good in elements like this tonight.
Yeah, and Kyle Hopkins, the receiver who they've put in the quarterback position, not doing a bad job tonight. He had a turnover with an interception, but for the most part, doing a nice job of navigating that Columbus Grove offense. And it helps when you've got an all-state running back in Trenton Ross.
Well, it's almost like, what Ryan Day tells Will Howard.
Sure.
You don't have to do things flashy. Just manage, take care of the football, get it to the athletes, and we'll be okay. And so far, 21-6. Now, he threw an interception. Was it a bad ball to throw? I don't think so. I think he thought he was open, but I think the elements had played a huge part in it. I mean, we're looking right now, Danny, up in the lights, and the rain is going one direction and whipping to the other. So,
yeah. You're exactly right. It is a wet, windy, soggy homecoming here at Allen East. At halftime, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs lead 21-6 over the Allen East Mustangs. We'll be back with second half action right after these messages. Welcome back to Allen East High School, where it's halftime. The Allen East Mustangs trail the Columbus Grove Bulldogs 21-6. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Our third quarter sponsor tonight is Citizens National Bank. See how we're building businesses one relationship at a time at cnbohio.com. So Danny Holbert, Darren Gilbert from a wet and windy Mustang Stadium here on the campus of Allen East High School. Entertaining first half, if anything, Gilly. Both teams playing, for the conditions, relatively good football.
They are playing relatively good football. That's the exact word to use, partner.
Well, in these conditions,
seriously, in these conditions, both coaches are going at one another with, what they feel like they need to do to get a W tonight, and both teams are responding at both ends of the field and on both sides of the ball. It's just right now, it was the early field position, Danny, I think, that got Columbus Grove over the hump to start with, and when they punched that last touchdown
that was huge.
Extended it to 2 scores, now Allen East has got to play from behind instead of that 1 score, now 2. But you know what? A lot can happen in these next 24 minutes. It's going to be an exciting game the rest of the way.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. And our premier sponsor tonight is R.D. Jones Excavating, serving your excavating needs for over 50 years. Visit R.D. Jones Excavating online to set up your next excavation project for your home or your business. Good luck to all area athletes, and go Mustangs. And we are underway, Gilly. The third quarter action, as they field the ball at the 15, they go to the 35, across the 40. He gets to the 50. He's got a sideline to go to, and he gets tripped up right about the 44-yard line. And an unbelievable return by Trevin Baxter. My goodness, he's everywhere, Gilly.
Yeah, Travis Stanley right there probably saved the touchdown. If anything, Allen East overran the pursuit right there because Mr. Baxter dropped the initial kickoff, and I think that helped him a little bit because Allen East just over-pursued, and he found a seam and a crease and pushed it all the way, to the Allen East 47-yard line.
They're calling it the 48 on the board.
Okay.
On tonight's scoreboard. Sponsor is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. So here come the Bulldogs. They'll start 1st and 10. They'll go Barraza off the left side. He goes to the 40. He stiff arms the defender. He gets to the 35. He goes to the 30, and he is taken down at the 30-yard line. Trenton Barraza with another Lee's famous recipe.
Let's take a look at this stiff arm.
I'm telling you, Gilly, our first down sponsor is Lee's Famous Recipe, and if Lee's Famous Recipe was yardage, there'd be buckets of chicken out there. There'd be buckets of chicken out there.
Buckets of chicken, that's right.
and I love me some Lee's.
Mr. Friesner right there saved the touchdown.
So here they go, 1st and 10 from the 30. Kyle Hopkins, the converted wide receiver, running the show for the Bulldogs. He'll hand it to Barraza. He gets a nice block. He goes to the right side. He's up the field. He cuts to the middle. He's got one man to beat. He's going to cut to the side, and he's going to score. He's going to score another Dale's Concrete touchdown. Trenton Barraza with a highlight reel touchdown.
Hey, did he win and spin, or did he shake and bake?
He did it all, Gilly.
He
shake and spin and win and bake.
He didn't spin that time. You didn't get that one right. But what a great run.
What a great run. Columbus Grove goes up 27-6, and boy, after scoring late in the first half, they come down 3 plays, score again. That is really a backbreaker for the Mustangs.
His vision is so good.
Fantastic.
And he's so patient, and he waits for his linemen.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So with 11:10 to play in the third quarter, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs take a 28-6 lead. We'll be back with further action right after these messages. We're back here at Allen East High School. Tonight's timeouts are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. And a big thank you to our first down sponsor, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphus, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, where home style happens here. And every time Trenton Barraza carries the ball, we're talking about Lee's Famous Recipe because they're the first down sponsor, and he's just churning out 10, 12 yards of carry, Gilly.
Well, and it's not like Allen East is not trying to tackle
they're
him.
Playing good.
It's just one of those nights, and he's such a good running back with his vision and explosiveness that this is not the first team that he's done this to, and it's not going to be the last.
Ethan Hirschberger lets that one go into the end zone. And, boy, Gilly, we talked about the rain coming down in the first half, and I believe it's getting worse. You look at the light pole and the rain going sideways against those light surfaces. My goodness, what a rough night. And look at the flagpole. The wind's picked up. And, hey, give a lot of credit to these kids. They're having a fantastic time.
Yes, and this type of element, absolutely.
So Keegan Jones comes out. He'll lead the Mustang offense. He's got number 31 for the Mustangs, and that is Jacob Pinks off to his left shoulder. He'll hand the ball to Pinks up the middle, and Pinks gets about 1.5 yards. He's taken down by, let's see, big number 54 for the Bulldogs. That is Austin Gander, the 5'11", 255-pound senior.
Well, here comes the big fella. Kylan's coming back in the game. I was a little bit worried, but, after him taking that shot, that head shot there at the end of the first half, I was wondering if maybe he had a head injury, but it's good to see the young man back out there participating.
There's Jones again looking across the middle. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. He goes across the 20. He's going to throw it. Almost picked off. My goodness. Number 11 for the Bulldogs, Landon Houston. He had an opportunity there, and it slipped right through his hands.
See, and I don't know if that ball was tipped or not.
We'll get a chance to take a look at that here. Keegan Jones, I thought he was going to keep it, Gilly. He got out of the pocket. He flushed out to the left side, and he decided to throw it, and almost a disaster for the Mustangs.
He got all the way to the line of scrimmage and, was able to make a pass.
So here goes Keegan Jones. He'll take the snap, going to fake the handoff, throw to the right side, and the ball is dropped. Was that behind the line of scrimmage, Gilly?
No, I don't think so. Went right through the hands of Cam Smith.
So that'll bring up 4th and 8 from the 22, and the Mustangs will have to punt the ball away. And, Gilly, they are punting right into a driving rainstorm. This is what I was talking about earlier. Look at the flagpole, and the wind is coming directly at the punter. This is going to be tough for Jackson Thompson to get one away here. So Jackson Thompson in punt formation. A bad snap and almost blocked, but he gets one away, and a great job by Thompson of just getting
nice bounce too.
Getting a bounce and get it almost to midfield. It'll roll dead at about the 48-yard line. So with 10:17 to go, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs lead 28-6. And boy, Gilly, if they can get a touchdown here, that'll be really desperation time for the Mustangs.
Yeah, this is a possession right here where you've really got to buckle down defensively and try to keep the visitors out of the end zone.
Tonight's premier sponsor, Gilly, is R.D. Jones Excavating, serving your excavating needs for over 50 years. Visit R.D. Jones Excavating online to set up your next excavation project for your home or business. Good luck to all your athletes, and go Mustangs. So Trenton Barraza right off the left shoulder of Kyle Hopkins. He's been doing it all for the Bulldogs tonight. Trevin Baxter goes in motion, and Hopkins is going to look to throw the ball. He's going to step up in the pocket, and he picks up about 4 yards. And a nice job of Kyle Hopkins. Thought about going across the middle, Gilly. He had a man, and he wisely kept it himself and picks up a nice gain about 4 yards.
And give Allen East a lot of credit. They flushed him to step up in the pocket, and nice job right there making him put the football and tuck it away and try to get as much as he can. But, yeah, like you said, he was looking to throw the ball, but the interior lineman did a really, really good job of making him step up.
That'll bring up 2nd and 7 from the 45. I said 4 yards. I gave him 3 on the scoreboard. So Hopkins will go to Barraza. Barraza bounces it to the left side. He stiff arms a defender and picks up another Lee's Famous Recipe first down, a gain of about 8 yards. And Trenton Barraza has the Bulldogs on the drive again.
Yeah, look at his effort right here. Nice little block there by number 7, Brady Basinger.
He's got a nose for the first down sticks. You know that? And he always keeps his legs churning and going forward. You said it best earlier. Everything moves in a forward position.
Mm-hmm.
That'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. 9:19 to go here in the third quarter. Hopkins will take the snap. He drops the ball, and it is picked up by Allen East. So the third turnover of the night by the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. And, boy, howdy.
So you come up with that. Appeared to be number 18, Hunter Nichols.
So a super opportunity for the Allen East Mustangs as they get the ball right around the 40-yard line with a chance to put some points on the scoreboard here in the third quarter. Our instant replay sponsor tonight is East Side Insurance, dedicated to providing the best insurance protection at the most reasonable price to as many people as possible. Boy, our camera people came in at halftime, Gilly, and they were soaking wet. I felt so bad for them. And here we are sitting here nice and dry and got the buffet behind us. And
The buffet behind us, huh?
just kidding. All right, here come the Mustangs. Keegan Jones takes the snap. He's going to hand the ball off to Jackson Thompson. Thompson goes to the middle, gets some hard yards there, Gilly. Picks up about 7 yards and a nice run by Jackson Thompson.
Big, right between the tackles. Nice run right there.
Boy, that was some, you're right, between the tackles. Jackson Thompson showed you his toughness right there.
Jamison Raider on the stop for the Bulldogs, but not until he turned up. Appeared to get, what, about 6?
About 6 yards. They're going to call it 2nd and 3 from the 46. So Thompson is behind Jones again. They'll go Jones keeping it. He'll throw it. He's got a man out there, and he's going to be taken down about the 49-yard line.
I think he got it.
I think he did too. Reception made out there by Ethan Hirschberger. And they're saying, let's see, are they going to give him a first down?
Baxter on the stop.
Boy, this is, yeah, they're saying 3rd down, Gilly, 3rd and inches.
Oh, my.
Yeah, now the scoreboard has 1st and 10. The marker has 3rd down. So I'm confused here. Well,
I'm a little surprised that they're not going to measure.
so Thompson, he will pick up the first down there with a nice run right up the middle. Jackson Thompson. That'll put the argument to rest.
Great vision and great footwork. Watch him try to bounce it. Great cut.
Great job by our Eastside Insurance instant replay there tonight.
Keep churning them legs. Landon Houston finally bringing him down.
No argument there as Jackson Thompson picks up a big Lee's Famous
Yeah,
Recipe
there's no
first down.
discrepancy there. That's a first down there.
That was a good play there. So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 43. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from a soaked, windy Allen East High School. Here comes Jones. He'll roll to the right under heavy pressure, and he's going to be taken down.
Oh, I think that's Blankenmeyer.
67, Leighton Blankenmeyer. You are correct, Gilly. He's everywhere tonight.
Boy, he gets his arms around you. You're going nowhere.
They're quick. Those defensive linemen are quick for Columbus Grove. They bring up 2nd and 18 from the 49. Clock
Young man's
continues
going to
to
be
run.
a 3-year letterman for them.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 18 from the 49. Jones is in the gun. He's got Jackson Thompson off to his right shoulder. He's got trips to the right and a single receiver to the left. He's going to throw across the middle, and he's got his man, and he just misses him. Intended target was number 18 for the Mustangs, Hunter Nichols. And, boy, that would have been a big pickup there.
Yeah, I think that's one Hunter Nichols would like to have back.
Yeah, we got a Columbus Grove player down on the field. Hey, a big congratulations to homecoming queen Rylan Jones for the Allen East Mustangs and her king Lane Wildermuth. Congratulations to both of those young athletes, student athletes, and good job.
Appears to be Luke Grosh on the injured player for the Bulldogs.
The officials are out there. The medical staff is attending to the young man. We'll see what happens as they are taking care of him right about midfield. So we've seen a couple kids go down tonight, and everything's good. So there's a timeout on the field. We're going to take a break here in the booth. You're watching high school football on WOSN. Welcome back to Mustang Stadium here on the campus of Allen East High School. Tonight's timeouts are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. And our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at HawkerDrywall.com to see how we can help you. So they took the young man off the field and he walked off on his own accord, which is always good to see.
Beautiful thing to see.
Yep, helmet in hand. So good thing we got great medical personnel at these high school games, Gilly. We really do. We're very lucky.
A lot of the hospitals, provide
absolutely
trainers, or school districts now.
Well, now
hire trainers.
Yeah, now you got to have a trainer at every game. You got to have a trainer out here. So So here come the Mustangs, 3rd and 18 from the 49. Jones gets the snap. He looks across the field. He throws down the middle, and it's almost picked off, and it's through the hands. And that one was almost picked off by number 14, Jamison Rader. Boy, he had that one, Gilly, and if he catches that, he's gone.
I wasn't watching that. I was watching the licking that he took right there from Kylan Mays. Got his shoulder into the quarterback and dropped him, and good sportsmanship, though. I mean, he bent down to help the quarterback off the turf.
So Allen East will go into punt formation, 4th and 18 from the 49-yard line. That's Barraza back deep.
And they almost got to him.
Almost a blocked punt. We've seen
Yes.
he dropped the ball on the turf, but I believe he recovered it. Gilly, we've seen some near blocks tonight, and there's a flag on the field. And not real sure what that flag is about. The ball went on the turf. I don't know if the official didn't see the ball go down, but he did drop the ball, and Allen East was trying to get the ball. We'll see what they call here.
Yeah, let's take a look and let's see.
Officials are doing a good job of getting together, and maybe they're going to wave this one off. We'll see. They're going to call a personal foul.
Personal foul, maybe a late hit.
Personal foul against Allen East. He dove on the fumble. I'm not real sure how, unless I'm missing something here.
Well,
Gary.
I didn't see that. I was watching the penetration coming from the interior lineman from Columbus Grove. So, yeah, I didn't get an opportunity to see the football. Was it Barraza that dropped the football?
I believe it was.
Okay.
But and Joel Billings not happy about that call, but that's what they called, so we're going to go with it. That'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Columbus Grove leads 28-6. So here we go. Hopkins is in the gun. He's got Barraza off to his right shoulder. He's going to go Trenton Barraza. He goes right up the middle, and he finds a hole, and he's high-stepping. He gets to the 50 and still churning out yards to the 40, and he's taken out of bounds. How in the world did he get through that line of scrimmage? What? Are you kidding me?
I was waiting for you to make a comment.
Did you see the high-stepping? He brings the legs up. He just keeps churning. I don't understand it.
Well, the spin and win.
Yeah, he's spinning and winning.
He did.
Yeah. Another Lee's famous recipe, 1st down.
It's the vision, it's the vision, the footwork, light on your feet. The years he's put in playing it, that sport in the backfield, just a really good, like you said, one of the better backs in Northwest Ohio, if not the state of Ohio.
Yeah, absolutely. Look,
in Division 7.
I talked about it earlier. He came into this game with huge stats, 79 carries for 725 yards and 9 touchdowns, a 9.2 average, Gilly, averaging 145 yards a game. That's going to go through the roof after tonight. His numbers are just crazy right now. So,
yeah. He could very easily accumulate 200 plus tonight, if he hasn't already.
Right. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Columbus Grove leads 28-6. Barraza gets the ball, but he hands it off, and there he goes up the middle. He gets to the 10, to the 5, and touchdown. A Dale's Concrete touchdown as number 21, Grant Eversole, carries it into the end zone off of a handoff
Watch
from
number
Barraza.
65.
What a great block. What a great block.
He took Hirschberger and put him to the ground with a very clean block. That's number 65. That's Levi Burkholder.
And that one looks like it's coming back, too. Did we miss a flag? And they're bringing that one back, Gilly. Boy, that's twice tonight we've missed a late flag that they have thrown to negate a touchdown, and they're saying holding on the Columbus Grove side. I did not see a flag at all.
Hey, it's hard to see it
with
the rain.
Oh, I know.
So we have an excuse.
There you go, in the wind. That was a really nice play. Grant Eversole gets the handoff from Barraza.
A little inside reverse.
So here come the Bulldogs with 6:17 to go here in the third quarter. This is Barraza. He goes out the left side. He goes to the 35, to the 30. He's shaking and baking to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's going to get to the 10 and be thrown out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. Trent Barraza with another Lee's famous recipe 1st down. He's spinning, winning, and grinning, Gilly.
Great kick-out block there by Blankenmeyer. Also Brady First.
That is another Spollinger Millwright red zone appearance for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. Gilly, you watch him run, and he just has that special something about knowing which way to. You can't teach that to high school kids, and that's when you see the great ones. That's what you see, and we're seeing it tonight with Barraza. There he goes up the middle, and he gets to about the 5-yard line, so that'll be a gain of about 5 yards. Trenton Barraza.
I'm not so sure if
And
he
here
didn't.
comes a flag from the back
if he
judge.
didn't trip over his own man right there, going to the second level.
You may be right, but the flag came in from the back of the end zone, and they're pointing towards Columbus Grove. Let's see what they call here.
This is a personal foul after the play. They were mixing it up right there towards the end of the
you're
play.
right. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Columbus Grove. So I did not see what happened. I did see some, there was some jawing back and forth.
Well, there was some contact, yeah. When Barraza was down on the ground, there was a couple players that was mixing it up. I didn't quite catch their numbers, but I think the young man from Columbus Grove got caught with a little extracurricular activity.
Well, that'll back him up to the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20. 5:56 to go. Grove leads 28-6. Barraza's off the right side of Hopkins. Hopkins takes the ball. He'll hand it to Barraza. He goes to the left side, shaking and baking, just going through that line, and he gets to about the 14-yard line, so a pickup of about 6 yards for Trenton Barraza.
Levi Nichols on the stop. Yeah, they had him bottled up. Wasn't going to let him turn the corner, and he still managed to, get 5 there?
Yeah. He's getting, and that's one of his smaller runs tonight, Gil. He's averaging about 12, 11 yards a carry here. But he's just really churning out the yards. Be 2nd and 15 from the 15-yard line.
Actually, 3rd, I think, isn't it, partner?
The scoreboard's got 2nd down.
Okay, they got 3rd on the marker.
Hopkins throws across the middle, and just out of the outstretched arms of number 7, Brady Basinger. So now they put 3rd on the scoreboard. But now the sticks have 4th down. I'm just a little confused here. The sticks say 4th down. The board says 3rd down. The radio guys are just.
It's 3rd and a half.
It's 3rd and a half.
Let's split the difference, 3rd and a half.
They're going 4th down. The board, they just put it up on the Hawker Drywall scoreboard, 4th down.
Can't even get Ron to smile, can we?
Ronnie Williams from 93.1, the fan sitting over here trying to get him to smile. So Columbus Grove will try a field goal. It is up, and it is good. So the Columbus Grove Bulldogs knock in 3 more points as they lead 31-6 with 4:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back right after these messages. Welcome back to Allen East High School. Tonight's Red Zone sponsor is Spollinger Millwright Services, proud to support the Allen East Mustangs. The team at SMS offers quality products from fabrication to installation, located on Hanthorne Road and online at spollinger.com. Eastside Insurance is tonight's instant replay sponsor, dedicated to providing the best insurance protection at the most reasonable price to as many people as possible. So, Gilly, they score on the ground, they score in the air, they score with 3 points. Man, I'm telling you, you're looking at a team that is going to go deep in the OHSAA state playoffs.
And the one thing about Columbus Grove, they always seem to find a kicker also.
Oh, they always do.
Reese
Grovehouse is at Marshall University.
Now, granted, the wind was to his back, but still, in these conditions tonight, that's a heck of a boot.
Well, you got to remember, Gilly, you still got to get the snap, you got to get the hold,
Sure.
you got to get, there's
what
a lot
luxury
going
to
on.
have.
Yeah, you're right. They do a great job. But they do it because, look, they've got about 12 or 15 coaches over there. They've got great facilities at Grove. The community gets behind them. The administration gets behind them, and they value sports, and that's a key. And I'm not saying other schools don't, but some schools just do it a little more than other schools.
Excellent point there.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So here we go, another kickoff, and that is fielded at the 10-yard line.
Appears to be Hirschberger.
Yeah, Hirschberger trying to make something. He is surrounded. He's going to get
popped.
We got hit helmet to helmet, Gilly. My goodness.
Levi Schroeder right there.
He's going to go down at about the 9-yard line. And
It's dropped by Hirschberger.
you got to believe how much fight does Allen East have here, down 31-6. I got to believe Coach Billings is telling them, look, we got to take one possession at a time. Let's move the ball down the field and let's put it in the end zone and see what happens.
Well, they've moved the ball.
Oh, they've moved it all night. Yeah.
With tons of consistency, and they just haven't had any points, and a lot of that goes to the bend don't break defense of Columbus Grove.
So Columbus Grove will start 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line with 4:38 to go here in the third quarter, down 31-6. Keegan Jones under center. Actually, he's in the gun. He's got Jackson Thompson off to his left side. They're changing the play up. Everybody's looking at their wristband, so they make a change there in the play. And Thompson will go to the right side of Jones. He's got two receivers to the right, one to the left. And they're going to have to take a timeout. Allen East takes a timeout. That means we'll step aside. You're watching high school football on WOSN. Tonight's touchdown sponsor is Dale's Concrete. Call Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Leipzig for all your commercial and residential concrete needs. Tonight's first down sponsor is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, home style happens here. And here we go, 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line for the Mustangs. Jones finds a man, and he just misses. Ethan Hirschberger tried to flip it out there in the flat, and boy, Hirschberger had a lot of green in front of him.
Well, it's one of those things. I think the football was delivered just a little bit behind Hirschberger. You know, it's unfortunate he couldn't have laid it out a little bit where he could have, grabbed it while he was in motion.
Exactly.
I think, like you said, he has some ground there that could have been gained, but just couldn't make the connection.
Jones gets a screen pass out to Jackson Thompson, and Jackson Thompson bobbles the ball, and it goes out of bounds. So 2 incompletions in a row, and that really backs the Mustangs up at the 10-yard line. That was a nice play set up and a good play call.
Boy, I'll tell you what, if you're Columbus Grove, aren't you just pinning your ears back
you're
these next two
Well,
plays?
you got to know, Gilly, that if they score another touchdown, it's a running clock, and those kids know that. So, yeah. We're at 31-6, and it's 30 is the rule in the second half. So Keegan Jones, it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 10-yard line. Jones takes the snap. He rolls to his right, looking downfield, and he's under pressure, and he throws. And he's got a man out there, but it's going to be a little bit short of a first down, about 3 yards short of a first down. I can't believe they would go for it from their own 17-yard line with 4:22 to go in the third.
Nice pitch and catch right there. Cam Smith with the reception, got his feet in bounds.
Tonight's premier sponsor is R.D. Jones Excavating, serving your excavating needs for over 50 years. Visit R.D. Jones Excavating online to set up your next excavation project for your home or business. Good luck to all your area athletes. Go Mustangs! And our presenting sponsor is Rural First. Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. And the Mustangs punt it, and it goes to about midfield, and a nice job of getting the ball out of there.
You didn't see that, did you?
No, I did not.
Mr. Blankenmeyer, he's got to be pulling his hair out when he goes over to the sideline, but I think he's going to stay on the field because he plays both ways. He's had 3 opportunities to get that block.
Yeah, he's working
and he
hard.
just missed another one.
I was watching the ball go downfield.
He did.
You were in the backfield watching.
Holy smokes, he was so close.
You're right, Gilly.
He can't take his helmet off because I think he's coming out to play offense.
And Gilly, has the rain stopped? I believe it may have stopped. The wind hasn't, but the rain may have stopped. Now, Trenton Barraza is coming on the field for Columbus Grove. Do you think they'll keep handing him the ball, Gilly? I'm going to say yeah.
Boy,
Gilly,
you're a genius, aren't you?
You just give me that look, don't you, Gilly? There goes Barraza. They pitch the ball. There's a flag down. That usually indicates holding, and Barraza's taken out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. I think that one's going to come back. That was thrown right at the line of scrimmage, so we'll see if that's not a hold.
I think they got somebody on the end with a hook.
This officiating crew has been busy tonight. So, they're saying a false start. Boy.
Can't blame it on the rain, partner, because it's cleared up.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So
Well, my thought is if it's a false start, Shouldn't have been blown dead right from the get-go.
Well, that's what I was thinking, and probably shouldn't have been thrown.
And I think
that
that's
official,
what Coach Schaefer
yeah.
was asking the officials.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 1st and 15 from the 42. Hopkins is in the gun. He's going to hand the ball to Barraza. Barraza just takes off, and he goes across the 50 to the 45. He's got blockers out front. He's carrying people, and he gets to the 40 for another Lee's famous recipe first down and a pickup of 15. It was 1st and 15, Gilly, and he picked it up easy. Watch him cut in and out. Watch these guys downfield. The downfield blocking is amazing. It is the ultimate team sport, and they are doing an incredible job of playing team football.
Blankenmeyer out there leading the way.
This Grove team is really, really good. 1st and 10 from the 40. Grove leads 31-6. Hopkins looks across the middle. He's got a man. He's got a reception made, and he's got number 4 out there, Gavin Baxter, with the reception and a gain of about 9 yards, right close to the Lee's famous recipe first down marker.
Appeared to be Jacob Pinks with the stop along with Jackson Friesner. Just short of a first down, partner.
Now the yard marker says, well, they're saying first down on the yard marker and the scoreboard, so they'll go first. It says, I was going to say, now they changed it to second down. So, and he's going to try to get around the side, and he's going to pick up a Lee's famous recipe first down. Oh, there's a late hit, and I just wonder if we're going to see a flag there.
There it comes.
And the flag came in. That's going to be 15 yards tacked onto that. That ball's going to be at the 10-yard line, and that's going to put the Bulldogs in the Spollinger-Millwright red zone.
Yep, that's one of those where he got in there just a little bit too late. And when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 set of eyeballs looking with black and white stripes, one of those is going to pick it up, and that's exactly what happened.
So a big, big penalty on the Mustangs, and Columbus Grove trying to extend that lead as they lead 31-6. And 2:51 to go here in the third quarter. Hopkins is in the gun. And they're going to hand the ball off, and he goes off the left side and spinning and winning. It ain't Trenton Barraza. It is number 44. That is Josh Gannon, the 5'6", 165-pound senior. Boy, he's a load to tackle.
He was low to the ground,
yes,
wasn't he?
He was. That young man, he showed you a little bit of strength right there. They're so Trenton Barraza.
You're also, partner, starting to see some of the offensive linemen getting some more minutes too, and I see Mays is no longer in there. They've replaced him. And
Hopkins throws to the sideline. He's got a man out there. Perception is made, and a touchdown is made. Another touchdown by Trevin Baxter. All of our touchdowns tonight are brought to you by Dale's Concrete. Trevin Baxter gets it into the end zone, and the Columbus Grove Bulldogs lead 37-6.
Gavin Barraza, Trent's younger brother, on the perimeter right there with a nice block on his defender to get Mr. Baxter to the end zone.
Absolutely. So we'll try for an extra point here to make it 38-6. And Gilly, as we said, the clock will continue to run. The only time it stops is on a change of possession or a injury. I'm correct on that. And the field goal, the extra point is up, and it is good.
Perfect.
With 1:35 to go in the third quarter, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs lead 38-6. You're watching high school football on WOSC. Tonight's Red Zone sponsor is Spollinger Millwright Services, proud to support the Allen East Mustang. The team at SMS offers quality products from fabrication to installation, located on Hanthorne Road and online at Spollinger.com. And thank you to our scoreboard sponsor tonight, Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at HawkerDrywall.com to see how we can help you. Big guy, you some big plans this weekend. Go and see the Browns play.
Go see the Brownies.
Please bring us some
I would like to call them the Brownies and not the Clownies.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot more than I'm enjoying
you may see a 6'9" guy with a paper bag over his head.
I'm glad you're getting away from little R&I, Gilly. But right here, the Columbus Grove Columbus Grove Bulldogs, are really handing it to the Mustangs from Allen East, 38-6. Here comes the kick, was caught at about the 10-yard line, brings it up to about the 30-yard line. So a nice return there by Jackson Friesner. And the Mustangs need something big to happen real quick. The clock will run, as you see on the side there, where a running clock is taking place now. So,
basing her on the stop.
Gilly, do you like the running clock rule? I kind of do. I didn't at first, but I kind of do now. I really do.
I understand why they're doing it.
Sure, absolutely.
You know, you don't want to demoralize kids. It's a sport, you know, that builds character and teamwork, and so yeah, I understand why it's in effect in both football and basketball.
And a flag has been dropped. We're going to get an encroachment against Columbus Grove, and that'll move the ball up 5 more yards. So didn't have to do a thing, and they get 5 yards.
Yeah, I think this right defensive end as well. There was 2 of them that jumped a little bit early, causing that encroachment.
Jones takes the ball. He'll hand it off to Pinks. Pinks goes through the middle, and he's getting nothing there, and he is just pushed back. And that will more than likely probably be the last play of the third quarter as that clock continues to run.
Dylan Mertz on the stop, the senior, number 36.
And the Mustangs are in no hurry to snap the ball as the third quarter comes to an end. After 3 quarters of play from Allen East High School, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs lead the Allen East Mustangs 38-6. When we come back, we'll have fourth quarter action right here on WOSN. Tonight's fourth quarter sponsor is Citizens National Bank. See how we're building businesses one relationship at a time at cnbohio.com. And tonight's game is brought to you in part by Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. So Columbus Grove, Gilly, marching on here. If things go as we think, they're going to get the win here. You see that collision course with the Bluffton Pirates and the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. And we had an earlier report that Bluffton was on top of LCC.
21-0.
21-0. So both those teams are going to keep those records unblemished. And
now LCC is in the regional or in the region with Columbus Grove. I did look that up. Ada's in there, Arlington's in there, Pandora Gilboa's in there.
Look, let's show some love to your Ada Bulldogs. What a season they're having.
They're playing very well. You know, they're one possession away from being undefeated and lost to Arlington. But, Coach Smith and the other coaches have got the kids believing. You know, they really struggled last year in getting W's, and they've bounced back in a nice way. There's a lot of football left, and it's going to be interesting to see, who's going to come out of these 16 spots in each region.
Sure. Keegan Jones with a pass and a reception by Hirschberger there. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. You're right, Gilly. We are inching closer to playoff
Oh, it's
football.
hard to believe.
Next week is October, buddy.
Yep.
October.
Yeah.
So here come the Mustangs. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the 39-yard line. And Jones looks to keep the ball, and he has just taken down gain of nothing. And
I'm trying to see who was on the perimeter on the outside from Columbus Grove that turned him back in. It appeared to be Josh Gannon. Not only did he turn him back in, he made the stop. He would not let him bounce outside. That young man's had a nice game tonight, Mr. Gannon.
Yeah, he sure has. So Jackson Thompson will go back into punt formation, and Trevin Baxter is back deep for the Bulldogs. We're on a running clock here as it continues to run with 10:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. So Jackson Thompson gets the punt off. And I'll tell you what, those punters tonight for both teams have done an excellent job of getting the ball up in the air. And in these conditions, I think punting is the hardest thing to do.
Oh, my goodness. Because you don't know where it's going to go. And you know what? They've really, like you said, done a nice job getting their leg into it.
Yeah, absolutely. So started out on with some really bad conditions. The rain has set aside here. We're still getting the wind, Gilly, but Columbus Grove is showing you why they are probably the best team in the Northwest Conference.
Well, you know what, and kudos to them, because you know what, when you're playing your You lose your starting quarterback to a broken leg, then you lose another kid to an ACL tear. That takes your whole offense, and you've got to make some changes and find somebody to put underneath to take snaps. Now, obviously, you got number 3 that does a lot of damage, but when you have to put in another kid to take snaps and to do what you're doing tonight at 38-6, speaks volumes about what Columbus Grove has been able to do.
And we are seeing a new quarterback right now for the Grove Bulldogs. Alex Meyer, the 5'7" freshman, comes in, and he hands off to the new tailback, Brody McClure, a freshman, 5'9", 155-pound running back. So a lot of the younger kids getting some reps tonight, which I absolutely love to see.
Getting the opportunity to play varsity football. And you don't know. I mean, injuries happen. Getting these kids varsity reps as you enter the second half of the season, or actually beyond the second half of the season.
And there's a fumble, and Allen East is going to pick it up, and they are going to take it into the end zone. Jackson Thompson is going to take it to the house for a touchdown. And let's see if that stands. I saw some things flying on the field. Not sure if they were markers or if it was a flag, but the ball got jarred loose. Jackson Thompson picked it up. And are they going to call it a touchdown? They are going to call it a touchdown.
I'll tell you what, great play there by the blue and white Mustangs, picking that football up and scampering that football to the end zone. Appeared, like you said, Jackson Thompson, the junior, picked it up after his teammates, stripped the football away from Columbus Grove. And
Travis Stanley will come on for the Mustangs to try to get the extra point.
Scampered his way all the way to the end zone.
Stanley with the kick. It is up, and it is good. So Travis Stanley knocks in the extra point to make it 38-13. That'll take the running clock off, Gilly, with 8:46 to go. We'll be back right after these messages. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Hocker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hockerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. And our touchdown sponsor is Dale's Concrete. Call Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Leipzig for all your commercial and residential concrete needs. So a big turn of events there for the Allen East Mustangs. Jackson Thompson, we call it the scoop and score, Gilly.
Hey, we've come up with some dandies, but I'm going to leave that to you.
Yeah. 2 scoops. Remember the old Raisin Bran commercial? Jackson Thompson with 1 scoop and a long rush for a touchdown. So Mustangs trying to crawl back into this one, down 38-13. But it does give them a fighting chance, and that ball goes into the end zone. So,
Very impressed by both kickers tonight.
Gilly, we've seen a lot of great football tonight, over the last couple of weeks, halfway through the season. What are you most impressed with? Got your tongue tied there.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Just, in Northwest Ohio, the football is so doggone good.
It's fantastic.
And, in Columbus Grove and obviously Marion Local and Versailles and Minster and, you got the Lima Seniors and you got Lima Bath, who's turned the corner, and Hart Northern has played well. The little school of Ridgemont, they've done very well.
Upper side of
the Valley. There's just a lot of good football, especially small school, in Northwest Ohio, especially here in this area.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 20. Columbus Grove will hand the ball off. This is number 6, Brody McClure. We saw him a little bit earlier. He gets a nice gain there. Brody McClure, the freshman.
Got a nice size to him.
He does. Boy, he's taking some hits out there, and nice tackling there. And there you saw a big hit by
Hirschberger.
Ethan Hirschberger laying the wood there. He says, hey, we might be down, but I'm not quitting.
Well, I think he's been taught pretty well.
Oh, I think, yeah.
The brother's a defensive back at Ohio Northern.
He's a dandy.
His oldest brother is the middle linebacker at Ohio Northern. They all have speed. They all look alike, and they're all big. And they're fast.
Yes, they are. Here come the Bulldogs. 2nd and 8 from the 22nd. Meyer takes the ball, hands it off, and they'll go right up the middle. And we got a new running back in there. That is number 10, Trenton Winecoop, the 5'7", 135-pound sophomore. So everybody gets a chance tonight, Gilly.
Yep, and that's good. That's part of high school athletics and getting varsity experience, especially for the youngsters for the future.
Buckeyes go up to East Lansing tomorrow night, Gilly. Any problems you see? I
No.
don't see any. No, they're going to stomp the Spartans.
No,
Ryan Day will have him playing at a high level tomorrow night. So we'll go 3rd and 5 from the 25. 7:17 to go. Bulldogs lead 38-13. Alex Meyer under center. And push it up the middle for a gain of about 3 yards. Alex Meyer with the rush there. And that'll be 4th and 5. And
Good job there by Ben McFarland.
you know Coach Schaefer's over there wanting that clock to just keep on running. He wants to get out of here with a big win.
Get a good kick. Make sure you
So here is Grove in punt formation. And Allen East has got a back at about the 38-yard line. So Baxter will punt for the Bulldogs. And a flag comes out. I don't know if they took too much time.
Well, I saw 2 different signals. I saw an
I
encroachment,
saw an encroachment and I saw a false
and
start.
then I saw a false start. I think he meant
Trying to explain what's going on.
somebody.
Maybe it was a false encroachment.
Could have been.
It was a false start.
I think what he said the second time was, or I shouldn't say what he said, but his demeanor was, it looked like somebody rocked back out of their stance.
Yeah, I think you're right. So 6:33 to go here in the 4th quarter. Columbus Grove in punt formation.
Hey, listen, they can make mistakes, these officials. They've endured a lot tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. They've done a good job. So we don't want to be too hard on the officials. That's a tough,
Heck
tough
no,
job.
that's a tough job, and it's hard enough to find officials as it is, and kudos to them.
And there is a kick that goes to midfield.
They do it
And-
because they love being around the kids and they love the game.
It goes out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. So, or was it the 48-yard line? About the 48-yard line, my bad. So with 6:07 to go, Columbus Grove leads 38-13. And Allen East will bring out the offense and try to close the gap on this one.
You know, you ask about Ohio State tomorrow night. It could be a downpour. It's not going to make a difference with Ohio State's running backs.
No, fantastic.
You can bring 3 of them in there, and their offensive line is playing at a next level.
You're absolutely right.
And I have no disrespect for Michigan State. I think that guy's going to do a really good job there. He came from, Oregon State?
He
Is
did.
that correct?
Jonathan Smith came from Oregon State.
And he's going to do a great job recruiting.
Yeah. And there's a timeout on the field, Gilly. We're going to step aside and take another timeout with 6:07 to go. We'll be right back after these messages. Our instant replay sponsor tonight is East Side Insurance, dedicated to providing the best insurance protection at the most reasonable prices to as many people as possible. And tonight's game is brought to you in part by Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. So into the game now, quarterbacking the Allen East Mustangs is number 33, Kellen Wireman. So thank you to the folks up here in the booth. I did not have his number down on the sheet, but young Kellen Wireman into the game. So he's getting an opportunity just like all these youngsters are. So
Well, while you were doing some reading, partner, Mr. Stephen Emmerich, the freshman running back, churned him about 9 yards.
You got to get those freshmen some love,
Get
Gilly.
them
You
some
were a
love.
freshman just a few years ago.
I was.
You were the biggest freshman at Kenton High School.
Well,
weren't you?
guess what? Back then, freshmen couldn't play varsity. You know what I'm saying? As freshmen,
There's a run up the middle for a gain of about a yard. And
the guy sitting to your left, we used to bang heads all the time in high school.
that was number 28. No, excuse me. That was number 28 for the Mustangs. Stephen Emmerich. You talked about him just a few minutes
Yeah.
ago. So
Sure did.
young Mr. Emmerich getting his chance at a little love from the coaches. So Gilly, Allen East will go out of this game. They will fall to 3-3 and 1-2 in the NWC. Columbus Grove goes to 6-0, 3-0 in the NWC. And look, Grove's got a huge matchup with LCC. They've got a huge matchup with Bluffton. So a lot of football left in the second half of the season.
Sure. And you know what? And you know Coach Schaefer, and you know Coach Billings, it's 1 week at a time. Let's take a look at a replay here. Nice little run there by Mr. Emmerich.
Sure is. Yeah, tough yardage there.
Brought
Tough
down
yardage.
by Trenton Wincoop.
Pretty good pronunciation there, brother.
Well, thank you.
So the clock
I
is-
for sure butchered some kids' names over the years of doing this.
Allen East picks up another Lee's Famous Recipe first down.
You get your old tongue twisted. And
So Wireman hands the ball off. This is Emmerich again.
Nice
and
little run
That's
there.
a nice 5-yard pickup. Man, that youngster runs hard, Gilly. There's a nice future with that kid.
Yep, the offensive line opened up a hole. Got his shoulder square to the line of scrimmage and got as much as he could.
Well, I'm glad.
Was that Emmerich or was that number 20? That may have been.
Number 28. That was number 28 that carried the ball.
Is that who it was?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Gilly, hey, look, the weather getting a little better here as the night goes on. The wind's still blowing, but the homecoming festivities, I'm sure they'll be dancing tomorrow night here in Mustang Land for the big homecoming dance.
Yep, enjoy it.
Absolutely. It goes by fast.
It does go by fast.
That'll bring up 2nd and 5. And this is Wireman. He keeps it himself as he goes towards another Lee's Famous Recipe first down. He's going to fall about 1.5 yards, 2 yards short. That'll bring up, looks like 3rd down. Clock continues to run with 3:14. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert, so happy to bring you tonight's contest from Mustang Stadium here on the campus of Allen East High School. Check us out every weekend here on WSN as we bring you tons and tons of games. And, Gilly, we got so much planned for football, basketball, the spring sports. Absolute pleasure working for the folks at WSN.
Yeah, absolutely. They treat us very, very well.
Yes,
and
they do.
You know, special thanks to both coaches tonight.
Yeah, they get us all the stats.
They
we
got
need.
us all the stats and everything and makes the broadcast a breeze to do. And you got Wayne behind us that always does a fabulous job along with the
Makes our job easy, doesn't
Oh,
it? He
absolutely.
sure
The
does.
camera crew that weathered the elements tonight.
Yeah, I feel bad for our camera crew. They come in just soaking wet at halftime. Now, good news.
Miss Positivity.
The princess, boy, she got soaked.
Well, I tell
didn't
you
she?
what, it could be real easy not to be positive after standing
Now
out
she'll
in
be
conditions
look.
like this.
She'll be
And
on the
she'll
radio
bounce
tomorrow
back
morning.
tomorrow.
Yep. And she's calling a game for OSN tomorrow night. So
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, her and Miles Holiday are calling a
Okay.
game. Yeah. So clock continues to run. 2:15 to go. Grove continues to lead 38-13. They'll stay in first place in the Northwest Conference as they just keep steamrolling towards. And the ball hit the ground, and Wireman does a nice job of picking it up and makes something out of nothing. Made lemonade out of lemons there, didn't he,
watch
Gilly?
this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doink.
Ball hit the turf.
Oh, yeah.
He was Johnny on the spot.
Great hands right there.
Our
One quick
yeah.
bounce, and that thing went right back up in his hands. Didn't panic.
Our replay sponsor tonight is Eastside Insurance, dedicated to providing the best insurance protection at the most reasonable price to as many people as possible. We've had some great instant replays tonight. So Coach Billings, I'm going to have to get back to work after this one. They started the year off with a win over Toledo Scott. They lost 2 in a row, and then they beat Crestview last week,
Oh,
which was
my
a big
goodness.
win.
What a shot.
Ball falls incomplete. And you look at Columbus Grove. You want to talk about a schedule, Gilly. They have beaten Pandora Gilboa, Liberty Benton, Patrick Henry, Spencerville, and Jefferson. Now, Jefferson not the best record as an opponent, but look at those first 3 or 4 games. When they played Spencerville was undefeated. Patrick Henry, Liberty Benton, Pandora Gilboa. So a really tough schedule.
Yeah, Patrick Henry, you know, prior to the season, and Miles would know more from covering up in that area, but Patrick Henry was one of the teams that was supposed to be really, really good. And, you know, their record speaks for itself.
There's a nice run there by Emmerich again, right up the middle. Getting some tough yards.
Sure is.
Doing a great job, though. Young man is churning out some big
Dakota
time
Henry
yards.
on the stop with his teammates. Luke Wildermuth appeared. See if we can get a little zoom in here. See if that was 68. I apologize if it is 58 or 68. Let's take a look and see.
Brings up 4th and 3. The Mustangs are going to go for it from the 19-yard line. And the ball hits the turf, and they will turn it over on downs with 36 seconds, excuse me. and they do not get the 4th down. So you got to believe Columbus Grove is just going to come out and take a knee, Gilly, and we'll call this one. So,
well, that's one of those right there that, Mr. Emmerich didn't have a whole lot to could do with it, because Wincoop came flying in from that left edge, and I think that was a big disruption on why the football was put on the turf and mishandled.
So don't forget, we're going to have a Stolly Hustle Award winner after the game, Gilly. So you and I will get to pick our player of the game, and I got a pretty good idea. There's a certain running back out of Columbus Grove that's a pretty good player.
Really?
Columbus Grove takes a knee, and the best formation in all of football as they take a knee, and that will do it. As the clock winds down with 20 seconds to go, boy, an impressive performance by the Grove Bulldogs in less than desirable conditions, but they pulled it off, Gilly.
They did pull it off, and you know what? The playoff picture looks bright for both teams. Even though Allen East, did not, come away with a W tonight, their postseason opportunity is still, there for them, and they got to get a couple more W's to secure that, and Columbus Grove is just going to keep rolling, and both teams taking it one game at a time, healing up a little bit. Obviously, you want to play in a little bit better weather conditions, but they got through it, and congratulations to Columbus Grove on putting another W on the board, and to Allen East, a lot of credit to them and Coach Billings. Those kids never quit, and they kept battling and competing.
We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Stolly Hustle Insurance Award winner, and we'll wrap this one up. All that and more right here on WOSN. Welcome back to Allen East High School, where the Columbus Grove Bulldogs get a big 38-13 win. And our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award is brought to you by Stolly Insurance. You can check out our winner on WOSN or the YouTube page. And, Gilly, I think there's no doubt about it. It's number 3. He toted the rock all night. Trenton Barraza, the senior tailback for Columbus Grove. Gilly, maybe one of the best backs in the state of Ohio.
He definitely is making a name for himself. I know there's a lot of football publications out there that has his name listed. Just a phenomenal athlete, a good kid, works exceptionally hard, very humble, and to put up the numbers he put up tonight, 250 plus, they're asking a lot of him. He's playing on both sides of the ball, and the young man is deserving of the honor tonight. And that's not taking away anything from his teammates, and he would be the first one to tell you that he doesn't put those numbers up without the help of his teammates. And I want to say scarlet and gray.
Sure, yeah.
But, well-deserved honor tonight for that young man.
So Trenton Barraza is our Stolly Hustle Award winner. And, Gilly, that's going to do it from Allen East High School. For Darren Gilbert, I'm Danny Holbrook, and our entire WOSN crew, we thank you for watching our production of high school football. We'll see you next week. You've been watching high school football on WOSN.